I'm a little late today. I guess I'm not late in that, like, I hit the live button late, but I'm definitely late in that, I'm not as set up as I'd like to be. I'll tell you what happened. I was signing into Google, I was setting up the walking videos, and there's a button I press to click switch account, so I can switch to the walking video channel, and select the playlist there. Well, I missed, and instead of clicking switch account, I clicked sign out. And I have like 3 emails that if I click that, I have to sign back into all of them. And it was just like, oh, fuck me. And one of them, I don't have the password written down somewhere. So I'm like, oh, fuck, I have to fucking do a password recovery. Ugh. So that whole thing happened. That's a good spot, right? Yeah. Anchor, local, pins, 1. Okay. Camera set up. Alright, let's see. Hi Smile. Hi Zuvi. Hi Farisu. Hi Oku. I think Pixel's there. I forgot to go to bed. Why would you let this happen? I can't believe you would do this to me. And worst of all, you are late. Stream Elements, Ewan is now live streaming VR chat day 479 of walking at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Ewan is live. Good guy, man. How many fucking points do you have, Zuvi? Swear, you like always have enough for Kupo. Pause the stream, I have to get watered, thank you. Okay. I don't want to pause the stream. Greetland, let's go. Sounds like excuses to me. Hold on. It's clearly 2 a.m. I have the clock right here. Give me other redeem and you don't get the Kupo? I don't like filler redeems. I like... Because it's a just chatting stream, I don't want redeems that are just like jingling keys in front of everybody. I feel like those are great for video game streams, right? But like for just chatting streams, I don't want constant redeems that are like, stop paying attention to the conversation and play with this, right? Play fishing. I think fishing is great, but I think it takes away from a just chatting stream. Clearly 4 p.m. What are you talking about? Can't believe we live 12 time zones apart. No, wait, 14. Is that 14? Or is that 10? Step into a Slim Jim. It's Snap. It's Snap into... Give us a Kupo for 60k. Give us 2 Kupo balls at once. And a 3po for 90k. With 3 balls. Shouldn't there be, like... benefits to it? Like, shouldn't it be 50k for 2po? And, like... 70k for 3po? Oh, right. Damn, what a paradox. Okay, I'm back. You can unpause the stream. Thank you for pausing so I didn't miss anything. We didn't do any... Ow, fuck, ow. We didn't do any stretches. I have a big-ass bruise on my shin that I just pulled on. You guys want the story with that? So, there's a bathroom door in the basement, and it goes to the outside. And the underside of it has this, like, weather guard. Totally crusty, falling apart. It'd been there for, like, 30 years. We replaced that 2 days ago. When we replaced it, my dad was like, also, there's a woodpecker putting a hole in our house on the 2nd story. Hi, Archangel. So let's fix that. So we get this ladder out. It's this really cool ladder. It's a 16-foot ladder that folds up 4 times. So, like, for storage purposes, it's fucking dense, but it's only, like, up to here. But when you unfold it, it's like, you know, 2 stories tall. Anyway, so we're unfolding it. I'm stabilizing it while Dad pushes it up. And he kind of just let it drop in his hands and slide. And so this thing just went right into my shin. And it was like, it was the type of shin pain where, like, literally Family Guy, where I'm just like, ah, ah. Like, I was doing that for a minute. I have this big old bruise on my shin now. Where was I? I was here. Shin cousin? Technically, it would be 10 hours since I am in front of you. Progressively more furry Kupo Avi for vast amounts of channel points. 500k to go full Kupo on stream. See, that's not the worst idea, Frisu. It's just that Moogle avatars are fucking atrocious for full body. But, like, it could be 100k, and I do a cool Moogle, like a Final Fantasy Tactics Moogle. And then 200k, and I do an FF7 Moogle. And then 300k, and I do an FF14 Moogle. And then 500k, and I do an FF7 Remake Moogle, right? No, you are doing the new cursed one? That's what I'm saying. Like, the most expensive one would be the most cursed iteration. Yes, you do have a big ass. What about it, Bruce? Okay, smile. Reminds me when I got a bruise on my fingernail, moving a CRT back in high school. I was carrying it with my brother-in-law, and placed it on the table right on top of my fingy. Oh. I've broken one bone in my body, Oku. And that is my, this finger. The ring finger on my right hand. If you know what bocce ball is, 5-pound marbles. I was picking one up, and one came into my hand. And the finger was just right between these giant 5-pound marbles. They're like mini bowling balls. That is the only bone I've broken. No, you are doing the new curse one. I hate that one so much, Risu. I actually like, to some extent, the Crystal Chronicles Moogles. And then my favorite ones are the Tactics ones. The Final Fantasy Tactics Moogles are, like, kind of cool in my eyes. I've never broken a bone. Don't ask how much fingers I've cut off, though. Huh? I've never broken anything to my knowledge. I did sprain my ankle in high school football, though. We have no icy fire. And we have no air. Damn, you hate to see it. I want you to know that my breakfast was Triscuits plus cheese plus a Slim Jim. Wow, Frisu, that's so much for you. Good job. I think. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know where I'm going with this. Hi, North Prince. Look, I have some friends that have, like, eating disorders. They just don't eat. They're, like, malnourished and fucking skeletons. Eland walk, Eland walk, Eland walk, Eland walk. Hi, Broski Hoski. Hi, Octomage. Thank you for the follow, Broski. Chat, do this. Alright. Where are we? Oh yeah, we're at the bendy stretches. Hi, Joe. Back in high school woodworking class, while cutting something with the woodwork, it sort of popped out, landed on my thumb. My arm just kept going for a bit. So yeah, barely noticeable now. Jack-o'-pose, Jack-o'-pose. That was just touching the ground. That was just doing... I wish I could do the Jack-o' pose. The Jack-o' pose is like... You need to be able to, like, have your hands like this and get your elbows to the ground. Which is fucking insane. I finally did it, Yun. I got the Steam Weedle cartel from Hated to Friendly, so I have 0 chance of killing them. And they no longer attack me when I enter Gabo cities. Good job, Farisu. We did the achievement run yesterday. We got the little mosquito scorpion thing from Nerubar Palace. That was what we did yesterday. I went to bed, and then my alarm clock went off for like, hey, it's raid time, and I was like, fuck. I would have gone. You know, I honestly thought Nyx invited you, but now that I'm thinking on it, Nyx is fucking dog shit at inviting people, and I should have. I'm sorry, Farisu. Did you learn to use a push stick that day? I didn't learn nothing. Do you need help doing a Jacko pose? I am here. It's for the most part really easy, Farisu. We had to redo Rashanon, but that was just because of bad wording on the achievement. But like, every boss is like, they're fairly easy. I can do Jacko pose, but only with heels on. Nealon, my drink spilt everywhere in my fridge while it was open. I spent like 30 minutes cleaning it where it went. Hi, Elder. I am sad to hear that that mess happened. That's frustrating. I guess I'm not sad, but I'm like, oh, that sucks. Yeah, we can't do the Jacko pose around here. So we do the less popular cami stretch. Dude, I feel so bad for Isu. My cat just randomly started licking my foot. Is that a good thing? Is that like, yay, my cat is showing affection? Or is that, ow, cats have Velcro tongues, ow. It's okay, I got voted off Raid Island. You threw yourself off Raid Island. I like this joke less every time I hear it, Farisu. 2, 3, 4... I don't know. You're the one it's happening to. What do you mean you don't know? I don't like it when animals lick me, though. I like the show of affection. I don't like how gross it feels. It's not a joke. I did it to appease the sensitive people. You did not get voted off. You were telling shitty jokes, Farisu, because you were in a bad mood because of the one guy. And instead of talking to people and being like, hey, I'm not feeling this. This is making me feel bad. You got sassy and angsty. And then nobody talked to each other. I tried to mitigate. I think I made it worse. And then you went and talked to Nyx. And I don't know how that conversation went exactly. What I do know is that nobody talked to each other. You didn't talk to Kron and Will. You didn't talk to Kopex. Kron and Will didn't talk to you. You weren't voted off. I talked to Will plus Nyx. You talked to Nyx, and Nyx wasn't the one that had a problem with you. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe you can't do Jacko. Watch this, nerd. I regret everything. I think something snapped. The whole situation is tiresome, and I'm not even involved in it. I agree. Should have just used the immunity idol. I'm not saying... How should I word this? How should I word this? I don't think Farisu is having fun with the raid. And so, you know, I don't think her just being like, you know what, maybe I just stop for a bit. I don't think that's the worst decision. If you're not having fun, you shouldn't do something. And I've been in the mood where I'm like, oh, I like raiding, and I want to be here when I am having fun, but I'm not having fun now. So you, like, phone it in for 6 months, and it's like, dude, I just showed up to this raid group for 6 months, and I was not having a good time. Like, 6 months is a long time to just be showing up. And nobody wants to raid with this person that's just showing up, right? Nobody's, like, super into that. Did that for Emirsil? That was a shit raid? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still having fun, but I'm not really doing much outside of raid. I'm making sure to do 4 delves a week and, like, some weekly quests. But other than that, I'm just, like, I feel like there's nothing to fucking play. Definitely not in WoW. Aberrus was your favorite raid since Legion? Aberrus was okay. I don't really have a preference for any of the raids from Dragonflight. I did the 3 Dragonflight raids. I did Castle Nathria. I did Uldir. So I've done 5 raids since Legion. I probably liked Castle Nathria the most. However, that might have been because that was when I met Demi Kitchen. We didn't have people to do Mythic, which sucked. Yeah, my cat has been super needy today. Lots of meowing and rubbing up on me. Me holding her like a little baby. On one hand, I bet that's like, aw. On the other hand, as a cat owner, you probably get that all and you're like, okay, buddy. Alright. 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many squats. I lost count. This will be 10. Oh yeah, that was a big thing? Want to do Mythic and Snowed Kimmy? We just don't have the numbers? I don't particularly find her challenging or fun or engaging. Yeah. 18 start, 21 end. That's what made it easy to leave. She usually kicks her legs out while she wants down. So we put her down, she comes back 20 minutes later. I can understand that, Furisu. I'm in a position where, like, I don't really find heroic challenging whatsoever. Mythic would be more along my pace. However, I have to try hard to compete in Mythic. Not compete, to, like, hold up in Mythic. I'm not, like, a super amazing ace, incredible player. I have to bust my ass off to be good enough. And, like, the level of effort that goes into me being good enough for Mythic is just not worth it. Especially since I don't really care about progression. I don't really care about gear. What I care about is just raid time with the homies. We could honestly be doing normal, and I'd be satisfied. Because it'd be raid time with the homies. Hi, Global. Global, what the fuck? What happened 5 hours ago? He isn't here, I'm too late. He's literally sleeping, Global. He's on a bad sleep schedule. You can't keep doing this to your mods. I didn't do anything to either of them. Fuck you. Fuck you. We're halfway there. 1 minute, 50 seconds down. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go. Dun, 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 dun. I see you sleeping? I saw him less than an hour ago. I was sleeping 5 hours ago? You literally were not. You raided me 5 hours ago. That's saying something since I should be the one sleeping. You have something against sleeping? What are you talking about? 1 hour and 10 minutes ago. 40 seconds. The difference between Heroic and Mythic is too big. Everest and Emerald Nightmare had the smallest gaps. Everybody was like those two Mythic would be achievable for most. What are you talking about? 20 seconds. Alright, Global. Feign ignorance. 15 seconds. It never happened. Sure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Do you stream weekdays only? Nope. I stream 7 days. Where's my camera? 7 days a week. That 479 has not missed a single day. There was one day where I only streamed 40 minutes. On that day I went for 20 minutes. Had a power outage. Came back an hour later. Streamed for 20 minutes. Had another power outage. And it was like, guys, I think the universe is just telling me I can't stream today. Next thing you are going to tell me is that there's a femboy shark streamer. There is. There's a lot of them, actually. I have some news for you. That's right. You guys wait here. I'm changing my trackers. Bum 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 bum. I kind of want to go back in like 100% Wind Waker. Maybe not 100%, but like I want to play it more. Here. Where am I? Where am I in my room? I need to be here. Why? There's just, My arms go up at different lengths. Heights, not lengths. Okay. We did that. I need to bring up this. Hi, Arid. Turn this off. Switch to this camera. Wait, what the? And my camera's backwards. Oops. Now let's start walking. We're walking through a Guild Wars video. That's rad. One of these days I'm going to buy a physical GameCube and a copy of Wind Waker to play through. I still have my GameCube. And I still have Wind Waker. So technically I could do that. So why is he more broken today than normal? What do you mean? I didn't see you planking. Maybe you should just do it to be safe. Shut the fuck up, Smile. Hell no. We did our plank. You can't take that away from me. Nice tattoo. You just stepped on one of those midget things. Hang on. You can't call them midget things. That's messed up. Flying. Oh. I was crying to Giraffimation about this yesterday. This tattoo is the logo of a VR chat group I'm in called Dream Shelter. And everybody sees it and they go, oh wow, you must be really big Kingdom Hearts fans. And it's like, oh, no. I'm just keeping it real. The fuck booty close-up. That wasn't a booty close-up, that was a tattoo close-up. Off the cliff. I walked too far right and I came really close to like hitting the part of the treadmill that isn't moving. Ass, smile. Off the cliff. Banger. It's such a tragic story. This VR chat group, someone commissioned an artist to make the design, the logo for our group. It's called Dream Shelter. And when we had the design, we all loved it. And we did that fairy tale thing, where we were all putting it on our avatars in different places. So one guy has it on his tongue, one guy has it on his shoulder, one of the girls had it on her thigh, I had it as a tramp stamp. One of them had it like on their palm. We were all doing stuff like that. A week after, we're all like super happy with it. And somebody goes, oh, you guys must be really big fans of Kingdom Hearts. And everybody's just like, what? It's not Kingdom Hearts. And we're like looking at the similarities. And the Kingdom Hearts logo is the heart with the 2 points down and the crown on top, which is incredibly similar to the Dream Shelter logo. And we're like, fuck, how did none of us catch this? You know what the best part is? One guy knew. One guy was like, I knew it was similar to the Kingdom Hearts tattoo. And we were like, why didn't you say anything? And he's like, oh, I just thought we were all big fans of Kingdom Hearts. And we were like, we never talk about Kingdom Hearts. What do you mean? So don't insert the Keyblade there. Oh my god. No, do not insert the Keyblade there. Wow, you must really like Kingdom Hearts here. The one I heard recently, Oku, was... So you main Dancer in Final Fantasy XIV. And I was like, what? You're not wrong, but no, that has nothing to do with this. Don't worry, Ewan. I don't think it's about Kingdom Hearts. I just think you are what some people would describe as Pre-Lady of the Night. Oh my god. I'm going to do it. It's magic, so you should be okay. Dancer main. So main Dancer in 14? You must really like Kingdom Hearts. Shut the fuck. Oh my god. No, I play Dancer, Summoner, Monk, and Scholar. Those are the things I have maxed. I've been leveling Warrior, although admittedly I haven't gotten on Final Fantasy in like a month. FF14, Kingdom Hearts, or plain old Tramp Stamp. Oof, which one is worse? Ewan, can you guess what I played in FF14? I bet you were a basic bitch and played Samurai. That's what you played, Farisu. Remember, I only played 1.0. I don't know how I would know that, but... in one patch of Heavensward. Okay. What did you play then? I bet you played Bard. We talked about this? Dancer, Summoner, and Scholar? Boy, that tells a story. Oi, what do you mean? Which one was first, Scholar or Summoner? So I think I mostly played Scholar. So, okay. Hi, Kimmy. Don't use slander, Sam. I started Monk. When I got into Final Fantasy XIV was when they were doing their huge Amazon Prime gaming bonuses where you got like base game for free plus a month. This was right before Shadowbringers. And I was watching a friend of mine play a lot, and their name was Shiny. And I was like, the last time I tried to play Final Fantasy, I was really struggling with the global cooldown. It was very slow. It was like, play Monk. They have the fastest APM. So I played Monk. Greased Lightning cuts down a lot of time on your global cooldowns. I liked Monk. It was fun. But then I was waiting 30 minutes for queue times. And then Shadowbringers came out. And this was like the cataclysm of healing. Shadowbringers, like, just took away all of the damage abilities for monks. Or not monks, healers. Healers used to have, like, 7 damage buttons. And Square Enix was like, that's too many. You get 3 now. You get your dot, you get your AoE, you get your filler. No other damage abilities for any of the healers. Not only that, they came out with Gunblade, which was the cool new tank. And so, all of the healers were like, I fucking hate healing now. They took away the fun stuff. I'm gonna reroll healer. I'm gonna go play Gunblade. And so what happened was, healers and tanks used to have pretty fast queues. Now, healers are in massive demand because nobody's playing healer. And tanks have 10-minute queues because everyone's rerolling Gunblade. And so I, as a monk, had a 26-minute queue for a level like 56 dungeon or something. And I was like, fuck this. I'm going healer. And so I leveled Scholar. I played through Shadowbringers as Scholar with the golden age of being a healer. Never have I seen a game where a role is so in demand and so loved. I don't even think I was that good, but people were just like, I'd get on and people were like, Yulin, please, run with me. Do this dungeon for me. I don't want to wait in queue any longer. Okay, I shall bless your queues, I suppose. If I got that treatment as a healer all the time, I don't think I would play anything else. But yeah, I played Scholar a lot in Shadowbringers. Quit the game for a bit, came back. I don't know, it wasn't super gelling with me. And so I think I leveled Dancer. Dancer is a cool aesthetic in my eyes, and so I had fun with that. Eventually I learned Summoner also, because, like, I've got it leveled. My 3 classes are Monk, War, and White Mage. I play Dragoon mostly. No, there's Zipper. I think I like Machinist and Red Mage as DPS, and as tanks, I like them all. You can't convince me that Dancer, Summoner, and Scholar aren't classes for the biggest bottoms. Monk is out of place. I was a Black Mage. You almost got me on being a basic bitch. Rip Stone Skin, never forgotten. I don't know about NA. But Oz Dominoes? I think had a FF deal for the sub time or something. Based. BM gang. Healer's something I only play because I want to level all the jobs. Personally, I'm a bit about it. I love the aesthetic of healer. I want to be the princess of the group. I want to be the one that, like, everybody wants to take care of. But healing in video games is moving away from that. Healing in MMOs is like, it's less about healing, and it's becoming more and more about maximization. How much DPS can you do while keeping everyone alive? Which, you know, makes sense. You can always push your DPS further. You can always push your mitigation further. But your healing, is your party dead or not, right? And so, with healing optimization, as you get better and better, you don't keep more people alive. You just find other ways to, like, improve, which usually ends up being damage. Which is fine, I guess. It makes sense, but, like, I don't know. I want to be the princess of the group. They got 2 ley lines in the next match. I personally am about it. Howdy. Hi, Kodiak. If I played again, I'd play Dark Knight. Best tank, I got a cringe wall for all my DK weps. Trust me, you'll enjoy it a lot less once you meet DPS who don't dodge. DPS who never dodge and blame it on you for not healing them? I've yet to encounter that. I've healed a lot in WoW. And I've healed a decent bit in Final Fantasy. I will just say, Final Fantasy is not my MMO. I cannot stand the combat in Final Fantasy. I grew up on WoW. And just, Final Fantasy feels so stiff. So delayed. It's just, I cannot stand the combat in Final Fantasy. I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's actually really, really good. But just not my style. My favorite game combat was WildStar, with Blade and Soul and Guild Wars 2 close behind it, but WildStar was my favorite. Since when have healers been treated like a princess? Healers are always treated like maids for all the other classes, or the whiny princesses that need to be looked after by the only competent class on team. I play healer a lot. I don't know if they've been treated like that. But it's what everybody thinks. It's absolutely the, like, expectation versus reality treatment, right? The expectation is the, oh, I'll do my best. I trust you to protect me, but I'll heal your wounds. And the reality is, holy shit, you're all fucking bad. If I was a DPS, this would be done. Why are you stop standing and fire? You pull it, you tank it, and I'm not healing you, fucking loser. Like, it's that... It's very much that feeling. "11 is better than 14. Hello, 11 player. Kimmy, you are becoming more based. If you want that treatment, play Blood DK. Let everything beat you and heal it back. Heavy breathing and moaning into the mic. I don't think that's the same treatment for Isu. I think that's a little bit different. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. Every now and then, like, the more I talk about healing, the more I want to do it. The more I want to, like, play and main a healer. But then I think about the healers in WoW, and I don't really enjoy them. Like, they all have so much button bloat that I'm like, this, I fucking hate this. But then also, like... I don't know. I just don't enjoy healers in WoW. Okay. I do kind of like healers that you play like a DPS. So I really thought I'd like fist weaving ones. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna way too dank you guys. Nope. So, we got it. I really thought I'd like fist weaving with monks. But the problem is, that's like their filler healing. You can't just be doing that. And where real monk healing comes in is, ramping up with your renewing miss. Which is like, ugh. X is the best. I like Waka. Make some good points throughout the Albed. I gotta head out. Take care of you. Bye, broski. It was nice meeting you. Hegland. Huh? Paladin is cool. I really like Paladin when they get to, do a lot of melee Paladin. And it feels like one patch and an expansion they have just like, hey, play full melee. Just, Hegland? Huh? One patch per expansion, they just let you, be full melee Paladin. Which, if they were always like that, I'd have way more fun. I'd fucking main fun. I think my right leg is drifting. Shaman is okay. I actually kind of like Shaman Healer, but they have so many extra utility buttons. It's like I don't have enough bars. I don't have enough space on my bar for 40 fucking abilities. And I hate that. Can I get up here? I can't. I can't. Wait, I can go in there? Icy is looking for me. But I'm kind of hiding right now. Evoker? I haven't even leveled an Evoker. My max Evoker is like 16 or something. I do not want to play Scaly. What other healers are there? Druid! I'm kind of okay with Druid. I think if I played a healer, I would most likely play a Druid. Monk, if Fist Weaving was real, I would absolutely play Fist Weaving. Priest only has too many buttons. Disc, I like the concept of Disc. But they're the same thing as Monk, where they have a bunch of ramp-up healing, and it's just like, ugh, okay. There's no simple just DPS to heal class. Wow, forcing Icy to be here when they should be sleeping. Can't believe you are so cruel to your mods. Where is he? Did he go in the forest? I think he's in the forest. I can't see him right now. I briefly saw him running around the island. Alright, Icy. If you can hear me, don't look at stream. Because I'm having fun with hide and seek. But I want everyone else to see where I am. He's gotta be in the forest. I have no idea where he is. Oh, I didn't set up holidays today. When Icy finds us, we'll do holidays. I was so rushed from fucking logging out of YouTube. I just didn't set holidays up. Well, there's a decent amount of holidays today. Is there a good one? No. There actually isn't a good holiday. That's crazy. Well, at least he isn't dating his mods. Would it be so wrong if I dated Icy? Would that be bad? No Zakul shoulders this week. You can date mods. Hi, Big Deck. Icy, he is on Tingle Island. I don't know how to get there, but he is there. I am not on Tingle Island. You cannot get there from here. Wait, my only mod is a guy. What are you trying to say, Big Deck? Kind of sounds like, you wouldn't date your only mod because they're a guy. And that sounds like cowardice. I'm kidding, of course. Oh. Guess I won't date my mod. I'm not into guys. Just, make a harem. It means there's a chance for us. By which I mean, we have a chance to date Yulin's mods. It's okay, Big Deck. I wouldn't date your mod either. Oh god, that's so fucking mean. I think I opened a can of the shitstorm worms. Hi, Gale. Bitchlin Moogle. Don't pat me. Don't pat Big Deck. He likes hugs. For a long time, I've been like... Oh, he found me. For a long time, I've been like, you know, Twitch is not a dating website. Don't ever, like, look for love there. That's fucking cringe. But then I've seen people meet on Twitch and, like, be happily together. It's like, well, I mean... And, like, if I think about it... Where else am I gonna meet people, right? I don't know. I feel like... going to Twitch with the express intent of meeting somebody is cringe. But, like, if you meet someone there, you meet someone there, right? Accept my love. One does not simply pat the deck that big. The glorified IRC chat room? Let me put your hand along with your head relative to your social status. On the ground, you worm! Oh my god. I mean, you'll need to have some drama. He's both a femboy and a VTuber. It's weird he hasn't made drama. See, Global, I've actually been in big drama. You just haven't heard about it. Dating on Twitch, I would never. Yeah, Farisu? I actually had a big drama moment, but the person and I that had the drama, for the most part, kept it under wraps. I think they did a little bit to not snuff me, but I think they portrayed me in a shitty light to their community. And I just haven't talked about it at all over here. Don't count that. We can blame D for that. It was not D. Were you shitty? In my eyes? No. No. In my eyes, they kept coming to my stream, picking fights with people, blaming me for letting people argue with them. And then they had one take that I disagreed with them. I said, I don't like this. And they were like, I cannot believe you disagreed with me public like that in front of everybody. You basically called me a misogynist. You know, how dare you? And I was like, one, you are fucking wrong. And two, what the fuck do you want, man? And so, we just don't hang out anymore. If the shoe fits. Okay. I really shouldn't even be talking about it this much. What they said was, they said a joke, and it was a joke, they just didn't give any indication that it was. But it was basically like, I really shouldn't talk about it this much. Hi, Archangel. You feel free to move on. It riles me up as a thing, Octo. What they said was, I got an idea. I got an idea. Okay. What they said was, gamers just want tits and groin, just go watch porn. Also, wow, this is loud. And I was like, that's a kind of weird take, dude. I think it's best when a game has options. When a game lets you play both, that's ideal, especially for a single-player game. And they were like, how could you call me a misogynist in front of everybody? And I was like, what? What? I was, to this day, I'm like, I don't understand that logic. Because he said, go watch porn instead of horny games. And I said, disagree. I called him a misogynist. I just don't get that logic. Now what he did was he kicked me out of his Discord. And then he was like, I'm separating from this person's community. You all can still be friends with them, but boundaries were crossed, and so I'm not interacting with them anymore. Which is like a massive rage bait post, right? Because that's like, hey, I'm not being bad. I'm not saying they did anything, but I'm telling you that they crossed boundaries, and so, like, you should be mad at them. But, you know, I'm not spreading anything. I'm not telling you they did anything. But they did something, so you should be mad at them. And it was like, fuck you, dude. When I found out about that, because one, he kicked me out of his Discord and then did that. And somebody came to me and was like, hey, did you guys have a fight or something? When I found out about that, I was fucking livid. And so, that's the drama I've been in. To me, it sounds like projecting. At the end of the day, I don't think he's a bad person. I think they are very driven. I think they are very, like, in a position where they have to get results as a streamer, and that puts a lot of pressure on them. They are under, like, a grindstone to get results. And I think that pushes them to be a little paranoid. It pushes them to, like, not be as chill as they should be. And so they did a weird fucking thing like that. And I was just like, dude, fuck you. Yeah, hi, Strong. It sounds like projection. Who are we talking about? Somebody I don't want to name. We don't know and probably shouldn't know. Okay. Trying to minimize impact. Did nothing wrong. However, during a decade on Twitch, you actually get to see a lot. Yeah, this is weird. I am mad at you and can't remember why. Is this why? No, Global. I don't think you know this person at all. If I said their name, you'd be like, oh, I think I remember seeing them around, but... Oh, yeah, hi, Strong. Again, like, I don't think they're a bad person at all. But, like... Just so under pressure of it and letting it affect them. Hi, Kumi. Oh, Ewan. I made a message up top if you want to see. Up top? What do you mean up top? Oh, that one. Yeah, I missed that one. I've been lurking? I saw 2 Twitch streamers who dated. They apparently had a fallout. She became one of the most VTubers, but talked about her heartbreak without revealing his username. The guy never mentioned it once. But later on basically quit Twitch. A shame, he was very smart. Yeah. I learned recently that Emeru and Dyrus dated. I didn't know that happened. Is this why you aren't in my Discord anymore? I didn't even know you had a Discord, Smile. But when in doubt, just blame you. Big Gale hug. Sure, not like I was here for it. Most successful VTuber. Weird about polar opposites of results. North Prince, no Gale here. Emeru cool. She got to hang with Norafon a few weeks ago. I think they're both cool. Emeru seems really cool and chill, and she's very pretty. Dyrus is just nice and I love him. I've actually gotten to play League of Legends and Final Fantasy with him. You guys want my favorite Dyrus story? Emeru has perfect hair. Thought it was a weave. She just never cuts her hair and doesn't leave the house. Not Ember. Emeru. E-M-I-R-U. Which Ember I awaken. Hi, Jack. Oh. I actually don't have a Discord. Yeah, dating online is not an option when you look and sound like a child. Huh? I knew that. Dyrus. So Dyrus and Telena are friends. And I was the mod in Telena's channel. And he was a big reason she got into Final Fantasy. And so she gets into Final Fantasy. She's level 2. And I was like, what do you want to do, Telena? What do you want to level first? And she's like, I want to level Scholar, and I want to level Red Mage. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to boost Dragoon so that I get a level bonus. That way, going through quests, I can switch between the two, I think, and I will get experience on both of them and keep them up to par with my level whatever. And if I get behind on one of them, I can just do dungeons. And I was like, wow, Telena, that's fucking stupid. Oh yeah, and she also said, ARR sucks, so she's gonna story skip it. And I was like, hi, Nandari. There's already Kupo! Hi, Nandari. I was like, that's stupid, Telena. What I suggest you do is not do a story skip. Realm Reborn. Don't do a story skip. Do your quests as Red Mage. And do your dungeons as Scholar. Do your dungeons and roulettes as Scholar. Then Moog me up. That way, both of them will stay leveled. And you don't have to level boost anything. She should skip it. I hate ARR. Here's the thing. And so I told her that, and she goes, well, Dyrus told me to do this, so I'm going to listen to Dyrus. I was like, that seems really wrong. But you know what? I'm not going to say Dyrus is an idiot. If he told you to do that, okay. A month goes by. She bought the story skip at level 2, and then didn't have any quests to level up. So she had to, like, literally grind enemies for 3 days to get to level 15 to be high enough to queue for dungeons. Like, getting to level 15 was miserable for her. She finally gets there, and she's doing dungeons as Red Mage and as Scholar to level both of them up, because they started at 0 and 30, I think. She's just spam running dungeons all day, all stream, and it sucks, it's miserable. Dyrus comes around a week later. He's like, hey, Telena, how have you been enjoying the game? And she's like, Dyrus, I like the game, but I don't understand the advice you gave me. Like, it was really hard to get to level 15 because I did the story skip. And like, I don't understand. Hi, Ellie. I don't understand why I boosted Dragoon. Like, it's just been really hard to level. And he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't tell you to do any of that. I said ARR sucks, but only do a story skip once you get to post ARR. If you skip base ARR, it's gonna be shitty to level. How the fuck did you boost Dragoon? You should have boosted Red Mage, or you should have boosted Scholar so you can level as Red Mage. He told her to do exactly what I told her to do. And I'm in chat going, I fucking told you! And she's like, oh, I got confused, haha, anyway. And he goes, wait a minute. So you skipped ARR. That means you haven't done the best trial. You haven't done Shiva. We have to go do Shiva real quick. And she's like, okay. And he goes, make sure that your background music is at 100. It needs to be maxed. And let's go do Shiva. And he tried to get a group, but like nobody was doing it, so they had to do it unsynced with him just not killing Shiva. Hi, Riddle. And, he told her, max out your BGM, max out your background music. And what she heard was, make it so that you can't hear it at all. So she turns it to 0. Wanted to stop by and say hi before work. Have a good stream. Goodbye, Nandari. I hope work goes fast. Hi, Nick. Where is Icy? He was here a moment ago. Oh, he's right there. And so she turns the background music to 0 for Shiva. And anybody that knows Shiva, anybody that knows Final Fantasy XIV, knows that that is one of the best songs in Final Fantasy. It starts as very, like, orchestral. It starts as, like, very classical music. It's very ice-themed. It's very, like, it sounds like glass. And then, like, a minute into the fight, she freezes you, the music stomps, she does her heel stomp, and everybody's broken out of ice, and this fucking really dirty guitar just comes in, just da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and it starts with the second part of the Oblivion song, and it is a fucking incredible song. It's just like this amazing rock song. Love getting steppy on by her. That fight made me, like, look at MMO fights differently, because I was like, holy shit, every fight needs a fucking rap or a rock song. That's what Dyrus wanted her to experience. What this fucking idiot Telena did was turn the background music to 0, so she stood there with, like, Dyrus tanking as a warrior, and literally, like, Shiva's kicking Dyrus, and you hear the really basic, like, MMO, almost like, Shutterstock sounds. I feel like that's the wrong word to say. But literally just, like, the most generic and basic sword clanging on a shield noise ever. And it's just that for a minute. And Talena's like, this fucking sucks. And we're, like, all yelling at her in chat, just like, turn it up! What are you doing? The fight transitions. There's no music change. And, after, like, 7 minutes of Dyrus slowly killing Shiva, they kill her. And he gets back in Discord with her and he goes, so, Telena, what'd you think? Pretty cool, right? And she's just like, Dyrus, that was awful. Why did we do that? He's like, what? You didn't like the song? And she's like, I didn't hear the song at all. You told me to turn it to 0. And Dyrus is, like, almost having a stroke. He's sitting there just like, oh my god. Oh my god, you can't be this stupid. Oh my god, you're trolling me. You're trolling me. You have to be trolling me. Nobody is this fucking stupid. I told you. Oh my god, I can't. I told you to turn your background music to 100. Not 0. Why did you mute it? And she's just like, oh, I got confused. And, like, we're all in chat. And, like, he knows she's streaming. He's like, was your chat fucking with you? And, like, he looks through the chat and he's like, no, they were all yelling at you to change it. What are you doing? You have to be trolling me. Dyrus seems like a nice guy. Dyrus is genuinely a really, really nice person, Big Deck. But when he hangs out with people like Telena and Vigors that just troll him all day, he can get a little mean and say, like, you're a fucking idiot. You're trolling me. Because they are. Dyrus is genuinely one of the nicest people ever. That's one of my favorite Dyrus stories. Let me go back and read what you guys were saying. The footsteps from the video are so immersive. It's like you're actually walking in the video. Wow. I try to have a good footstep level. It's really hard to judge. I think I nailed it most in BDO. I've struggled with it in the other games. Damn, not enough for Kupo. Dude, 14 is a painful grind. I think 14 struggles from a problem where the game honestly sucks early on. The story, the combat, just everything about the game is ass early on. But it only gets better. They don't have a good way of making you feel good and cool at the beginning, and making you get cooler. They just start you at, like, -2 of 10 on the cool scale. I do like the ARR story. The problem is it's a lot of world building. The ARR story is really, really good once you have done Heavensward and Stormblood and have a better understanding of the world in Final Fantasy XIV. But before that, it's like reading the fucking Silmarillion from Lord of the Rings. It's just so fucking wordy and just ugh. You should skip. I hate ARR. No skipping ARR, you will suffer through it like the rest of us. Wait, we can do double Kupo? No. This is sounding like you made the sandwich story. Plot is annoying anyways for AR. There's no substance. I think there's a lot of substance. It's just all world building. It is all like, this is how the world works. This is how magic works. This is, you know, the afterlife. A lot of interesting things that when you're just starting an MMO, doesn't fucking mean anything to you. A big deck in north. I'm tired, folks. I'm gonna go night-night. Sleep well, Ellie. Hi, Hylian, my sweet bumblebee. When I picture Dyrus, I can only picture Sans. Yeah, understandable. Want to stop by? Where's Icy Fire? Where's Nick? Can stay long because we got one beehive. Now we need to get the other. Oh yeah, you shared that picture in the Discord. I hope that is a clean removal, Riddle. Helena is definitely something. Sounds like the usual gremlin things. Yeah. Is FF Songs DMCA? Nope. Nope. And if you want a good song, Big Deck, there's a new-ish raid out in Final Fantasy XIV. It came out with Dawntrail. The song is called Wicked Thunder. That is a really nice song. Not gonna lie, I mute every MO except Maple Story. That's crazy. Love getting Steppy on her by. Steppy on by her. Well, that start to botching your 14 experience like that, LO. Dude, she was having fun, but I think she was having fun tormenting Lost One and I in dungeons. Oh my god. We would run dungeons all day, right? Or like 5 hours. She would be a DPS, I would be healing, Lost One would be tanking, and our friend Vidu would be a machinist DPS. And Vidu and Telena, they weren't trying to DPS the enemies, they were just fucking pulling as much stuff as they could to get me to, like, not be able to keep up in healing. And it was just like, Lost One and I just fucking panicking. It was literally that meme of, like, the two DPS sitting there playing League of Legends, just, like, singing da-da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and then it, like, you know, smash cuts to me and Lost One, and we're just like, just sitting there sweating, trying to keep the group alive. Rap of the Rapper. Should have done the BGM to ARR. There's one horror game that I played, the final level. They played Hardcore Skrillex. I hated it so much it gets so old. That's crazy. Oi. How's the Dark Queen doing? Microsoft Media Maker Sounds, Lamau. They are that slow-brained. Dyrus seems like a nice guy. They are chill and always sound like they just woke up. The thing about Telena is actually super smart. She's very, I would call her hyper-intelligent. However, she pushes herself with like 16-hour streams, or just not going to bed, or imposing challenges on herself, or just drinking, and turns into an idiot. But like, she's the type of person that, hi Kyo, she used to write guides for RTS games. Like, she would go play Total War, write the Reddit guide that teaches everybody how to fucking play and how OP archers are, and then she herself would go play Total War and be like, it's too easy to use archers, so I'm gonna play Iron Man Hardcore, Legendary, no archer run. I'm not gonna use any archers because the game's too easy. And people would come into her chat and be like, you should use archers. You don't have any archers. What are you doing? Here's a guide on how good archers are. And she's like, yeah, no shit, I wrote the guide, dude. I literally saw that happen like 2 or 3 times, where somebody comes in, links her guide on how good archers are in her no archer run. I mean, if Ewan told me to do something, I would do the opposite too. Like, act freaking mobile. There seems... Wait. You said like twice, correcting like? I'm confused, Big Deck. Like, streaming is so painful, because you need to make it seem interesting somehow. I don't think FF14 is a good stream game, unless you have a long-time community that wants to see you go through the story, or you are just a Final Fantasy XIV streamer. But, like, being a variety streamer and trying 14, I think is very, very rough. AR was all set up. I think it should be expected that it'd be a slog with introduction to all the characters, factions, world building. Yeah, it's very interesting setup once you know the rest of the story. But starting with it is so rough. That's so freaking painful. Yeah, I really don't want to watch a movie before I can play a game. I want to start the game and start playing. Double Kupo. You will become a ladybug. I feel like WoW did a good job with that. You don't even have to finish downloading the game and they will let you start. WoW did a good job with that part. The actual story is so bad in WoW that they brush it under the rug. They literally try to get you to skip it as much as possible because it's such a fucking travesty. We love the loot god. Wow, you're still subbed to her? Hell yeah. Alrighty, Tidy, I'm going to try to go to bed. If I don't make it and sleep on the floor, then remember it's Zealand's fault. Night butt boys and boy butts. Good night, Smile. Sleep well. I'm gonna write with music. I keep running out and I'm tired of listening to jazz. I can think of 3 songs from Final Fantasy to give you. Do you have like your own playlist of music? You could just have like a playlist that you run that's like, as you hear a song you like, you just add to the playlist. And eventually you'll have a playlist of like 600 songs that you shouldn't hear too often, especially if you play it on like shuffle. I chose healer too. I have 2 offensive spells. I don't know how to make that interesting. Oh yeah, no, if it's your first time playing Final Fantasy and you are questing through ARR, healer is miserable. Do not go through the game as a healer or tank. You can do that once you're a little more, like, familiar with it. But good lord, you should play a DPS through the solo experience. Healer, adjust bitchland. I let a healer adjust me. Hi, Pixel. Hoi hoi, y'all, I'm awake. Clean remove? Yes. But only 1 people was working. My bro was down because his scare of wonky lathers. Whatever those things called. What? Yeah, more of that. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Pixel. Hi, G. Talena just like me for real. Oh, Talena is very smart. Incredibly book smart. She learns games fast. I was impressed how fast she learned Darkest Dungeon. Talena, I call her hyper intelligent. She is genuinely, like, able to see patterns, able to see, like, strengths and weaknesses and synergies in games. I'm very jealous of just, like, from a gaming perspective, how smart she is. But she never finishes her runs because she gets bored and she's like, let's put this challenge on ourselves. Oh, we killed ourselves. They can be smart, just chooses not to be. I miss Toll. Damn, getting told to read the guide you wrote. Eventually, Kumi. Such an adorable little goober. My mobile accidentally wrote like and enter. Oh, I see. I love my brother. He is also hyper intelligent, but due to have negative 200 to manual work. Oh, Riddle, North Prince, sends Beeg. I miss Toll. Nice smile. Is one of her bit emotes? Oh, is it really? Okay. I probably have it too then. I should have it. I kind of no playlist. I'm trying to find DMCA music. DMCA free. Gotcha. You're jealous of her too? Yeah. Yeah, when I played 7 days with her, she adapted so quickly. She's genuinely like a fucking genius. With games. I love you, Talena. But with your choices with other things, I think you're a fucking moron. Hi, Icarus. Oh! Global, you're still here, right? I feel like going into the game with the mindset of wanting to play the latter parts. The story is just asking to be bored to death. Going through AR, but if you got into the game via marketing for the latter parts of the game, I guess that makes sense-ish. I don't have that kind of perspective, just because I played on launch, so it was just a slowly unfolding story. Took interest in the world building as it happened. I don't know if Global's still here. I kept saying, Binding of Icarus yesterday. I think that's because I've met Icarus fairly recently, and I think they're so cool. It is not Binding of Icarus. It is Binding of Isaac. And Global was losing his mind at it yesterday. Like, as I rated, I saw he's doing it on purpose. He keeps saying it even though he knows it's Binding of Isaac. And I'm just like, fucking dumbface, just like, oh right, it's not Icarus, it's Isaac, haha. I think she's smart in business too. She has to be. Not as big of a moron as Yulin. I think I thought you were gaslighting. No, I was genuinely just like, I kept saying Binding of Icarus and thinking that doesn't sound right. But oh well, not the point of the story anyway. thought you were just trolling, so I didn't mind. Finding of me, oh no. You really are that goofy? Yes, silly you. I genuinely was like, Finding of Icarus. That sounds a little odd. Finding of Icarus. Nah, it still doesn't sound right. Finding of Icarus. Oh well. She has to be smart in business because she's taking over her uncle's business? I can take some solace that I'm taller and stronger than her? You don't have to be smart to take over your uncle's business. In fact, you can be dog shit at it. Like Isaac and Ishmael, Yulin, please. I don't know. I mean, it helps. Oh no, it absolutely helps, and ideally, you're good at business. It's just not a requirement for taking over business. He doesn't know the Bible, Cairo? Are you stupid, Global? I was in private Christian school for 10 years. I feel like I extensively know the Bible. I don't know Binding of Isaac. I know your mom's trying to kill you or something. And the game is kind of fucking gross. You're not a true religion fan. Clear, he isn't? I know the religion part. I don't know the Binding of Isaac part. I don't know its religious connections. Haven't played Isaac. Oh yeah, you know the Bible? Name every Bible then. Shit, what is it? Yeah, you're a Fate fan? Name 10 Fate characters. Saber. Alright, that's on me. I made it too easy. You know, something ladder? What's it called? That one that goes to heaven? Jacob's? Entirely about religion, lol. Good to know. And you think we got a lot of the evil bosses? Never worked a day in my life, but treating you like humans sounds stupid. Make me money as soon as yesterday? There we go, Jacob's ladder, it shoots lightning. That's on me, I set the bar too low. I love that joke. Where it's like, what's another example? The intro of the games is Isaac's mom getting a message from God to kill Isaac like Abraham did? Oh. Ah. It's one of the strongest items in game. You're an FF fan? Name 10 characters? Sid? That's on me, I set the bar too low. Yep, that's a good one. Binding of Kid Icarus. Name 10 items from Isaac. Jacob's Ladder. Bet you can. Yulin Christian Education Edition. What is a story for you guys? Okay, since we're talking about Final Fantasy a bit, need a Yulin's sister outfit now? Oh. Okay, here's the thing, Oku. For the longest time, and I'm kind of getting over it, I found, like, a sexy nun cosplay to be revolting. I found, like, corruption to be the most gross thing to me. I really dislike the idea of somebody like, oh, I'm so hot and so seductive that I'm going to make you break your religion and your oaths. You're going to, like, have this oath of celibacy and then fail to resist me. And so you're going to, you know, break apart from your religion because you find me so hot. I found that concept just really, really gross. Did you do holidays? We did not. That's what the Oathbreaker class is for. I really didn't like that. And so, hi Techno, hi Yuki. When somebody has, like, sexy nun outfit, to me, or like they have a sexy nun character, to me that represents, like, not the, you know, something you can't have, but like something that has fallen. Something that, you know, set out to do something, an endeavor, an oath, and has failed in that. Not because of their own weakness, but because other people sabotage them. Which is like, I hate that. I hate that so much. Like, to me, it's the same thing as somebody being like, I'm gonna run a marathon, right? And people like literally trying to trip them up. I fell ill and now I'm nothing but a sex addict. If you fall of your own accord, sure. If you fall because somebody sabotaged you, I really don't like that. Like, I really, really hate that. Now, that opinion mostly came about when I was a Christian. And it felt like this represented people attacking my religion. And since then, I'm not a Christian. And since then, I've kind of moved more and more away from this, like, sexy nun is representation of corruption. Every now and then I'll see a sexy nun and be like, holy shit, that's just fucking hot. It's also like, I just really like flowy, loose robe outfits. Like, you know the outfit that's going around a lot lately? That has the, it has the two sections of cloth that go over the boobs, but they're not, like, held down or anything. You can just grab them and pull them up. I think that shit is awesome. Nuns are hot. Oh, that's fair, Yuki. That's what the Oathbreaker class is for? Ardenwald. This is the second... No, this is the third video on the channel. And this is why Kor is Slaaneish's champion and not Yuland. Deck. I fell, Yuland. Now I'm nothing but a sex addict. But what if you imagine it in the context of you went to Party City and picked up a nun outfit and made it sexy and none of the other stuff? I mean, so the outfit itself, I think it's great. But, like, I see nun, I think of the religious context. How about you fall in love with Xenoblade Chronicles DE for the Nintendo Switch? You know what? I think you're right, Cairo. I think I need to play Xenoblade. I think I need to drop everything. So we're going to cancel Hat in Time, and we're going to focus on Xenoblade. Xenoblade is going to be something we do on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And nothing else is... Well, we'll do our walk, but then we'll play Xenoblade. That's fine with it. No! You're supposed to say no. You're supposed to say, I hate that. You're supposed to like Hat in Time more. We're not playing Xenoblade. What about being so against something that you've become what you hate? Like a demon hunter? It depends. So it depends on which... thing you're looking at with Demon Hunter. With WoW... Demon Hunters don't hate demons so much that they become Demon Hunters. It's more of like, I'm willing to do anything to fight demons. And you get stronger by using demonic energies. So we are willing to do that to fight the demons, because we will sacrifice anything to fight demons. On my way to head Pat Ewan. I will get that outfit for you, Elin. Let me focus more on Avatar stuff before I start getting outfits. Yeah, Elin, put it on and say you got it from Party City. Oh, now he is gooning now. What about snoozing real hard and doing a big sleepy time? That ass, fine with that. You're gonna change Hat in Time to something. At least pick something decent. Wow! Like making me pick between two children. Cairo thought we were playing Xenoblade. I'm watching you tomorrow. 2 timing, duh. Whoa. Whoa. Ellie. Are you trying to keep Cairo for yourself? You... Just look at Cairo. They cannot be contained by one stream playthrough. I don't know where I'm going with this joke. Yuland is gliding. Demon Hunters are the most cringe class in WoW. It's Druid tier. No clip, motherload. I don't know where I was going with that joke. God, when Breath of the Wild... Actually, no, it wasn't when it came out. I was never at a point where I was watching multiple Breath of the Wild playthroughs. I can definitely see myself, like, literally having 3 monitors of people playing Breath of the Wild for the first time, though. And just loving that. Yuland is shipping Cairo. You will never see me shipping people. Cairo don't care who it is. I need the huh with like the cat turning his head, Elon. What's wrong with that one? Is he stealing my bit? I'm here to spread my religion. Have you heard about Monado? No, actually. What the fuck is a Monado? That's something you buy at the grocery store? No, I think he is. My religion, huh? I'm here to spread my cheeks. Huh? I was spreading religion. I'm trying to spread legs. What am I spreading? You know what I'm here to spread? I'm here to spread dark chocolate hummus on pretzel sticks. Yup. Ohio, Kaiwo, Hoi Eli. Hi, Wrath. Greetings, Zealand. Oh, but the Final Fantasy news. I didn't get to it. Dark chocolate hummus. In Final Fantasy XIV, on some of their servers, the Chaos and Light worlds, they have paused automatic demolition of houses in Final Fantasy. So the reason they've paused it on those servers is that those are the servers with Spain. You spread? You slap peanut butter on bread and eat? Too much work. What do you mean you slap? How do you slap? You literally take a knife, take it out of the jar, and then spread it on the thing, right? Or are you just like literally like flicking it? Knife? You don't use a spoon? Why the fuck would you use a spoon? It's harder to get it out of the concave part. What do you mean a spoon? Huh? You put a flat surface to a flat surface. Do you... Hang on. Is anyone else out there using a spoon to spread peanut butter on bread? I'm here to spread Yulin muffins with glaze. Or I'm just trying to spread cheese whiz on my toast. I'm not spreading? How are you getting it off the fucking spoon? It's peanut butter. It's not like you just turn it upside down and it all falls out. You have to, like, scrape it off. That's the spread. With your fingy? What? What? You can just use a knife and scrape it on the bread, and you don't need to get it on your finger at all. What? I'm so flabbergasted right now. You don't use a fork for it? Shut the hell up, Gale. Alright, using spoon is master level skill. I'm here to spread my cheeks and eat dinner. Use your whole hand to scoop it out. Shut the fuck up, Pixel. Use a fucking knife. That's what they're made for. Use a butter knife. It's... Oh my god. FF14. Spain had a big flood recently. Spain has been dealing with these, like, massive floods. And because of this, there's been a lot of people that have lost their houses, or, you know, can't play the game a lot lately. And so, to accommodate with this, Final Fantasy has done a really cool thing of, pausing the demolition. And so if you live in Spain and you have a house on one of those servers, you don't need to worry about it getting demolished and losing your house in Final Fantasy. That would really suck. Take a spoon, turn it 180 degrees, use the spoon as a knife. Use BBQ fork to spread it. I ate the peanut butter jar. You guys are just trying to be unhinged. You guys are just trying to say weird shit. You're all normal.
My parents use a spoon.
What the fuck? That's wrong. Oh my god, I'm losing it. I'm actually losing it.
I mean, it's usually so, like, after they get the peanut butter out and they've spread it on the toast, they'll just put the spoon in their mouth.
I mean, that's fine, but, like, a spoon is... It's going to not be as good for spreading it than a knife is. I have a question. Do you guys put your peanut butter in the fridge, or does it stay at room temperature?
the fuck? Room temperature. If you made it cold, it would be harder to spread.
It would be. I have kept it in the fridge for a while. And I have recently well, I say recently. I started to keep it not in the fridge. But like I also, when I stopped eating peanut butter, that was just the snack itself. So I'd keep it in the fridge. I'd take a spoon, just have a spoonful of peanut butter and be like, alright, that was 100 calories. And then I'd put it back in the fridge and...
I see that sounds like an analogy for like the rings from Lord of the Rings.
99 spoons, 2 forks, and 1 knife. I guess that if you're in that situation...
1 knife to rule them all.
No, I was just making an idea on how to use a spoon. I don't have peanut butter. Room temp. I put my peanut butter in the oven to keep it soft. Dude, okay. Does anybody store anything in the oven? Does anybody come from a household that keeps things in the oven? Like...
We did that once, and then we forgot to take it out, and now we don't do that anymore.
Yeah. It's so pans? That's wild to me. I would never keep anything in the oven, because that's just asking to, like, fucking toast it. Leftovers? If you eat it on the same day, yeah? Well, no, I'm talking about, like, bowls. I'm talking about, like, this is something that we cook in the oven, like a baking dish. And so we store it in the oven. And I've seen so many videos of people doing that with, like, something plastic. And then they open the oven and forgot about it, and they've just got this plastic melted mess. That's like, well... Yeah, I broke a few glass bowls with that? Nuh-uh. That's insane to me. Nope, I don't put stuff in the oven. I was joking. Based? That's not based. That's weird.
Based on what?
Oh my god.
Goddamn kids these days. They're weird slang.
I never store anything in the oven. And part of that is because I know that my dad would 100% fucking toast it. My dad is...
For us, it was one of those really big flashlights.
Oh.
We didn't have anywhere else to put it.
You could just leave it on the counter?
It was in there. We didn't have any space.
That's a sign to clean off the counters. That's...
I'm not the one that put it in there.
That's so insane to me. Because, like, I'd put it on something that's on the counter. Like, if everything on the counter is, like, full, I'm putting it on something on the counter before putting it in the oven.
I mean, when I say a really big flashlight, I mean, like, a really big flashlight.
Okay. I'd put it on the floor first.
I don't know. I don't know why they did it, but it happened. Now we don't have it anymore.
Based on this nuts, I told my mom that I don't have object permanence. Might forget it's inside when I try to preheat. She just said, just remember better. Yeah, counter space. I hardly know her. Hi, Yuki Real. Putting the fleshlight in the oven. Flashlight, you freak. I don't have enough space. You didn't come to visit. I'll put him in the oven. You better fucking not. Lithium battery in the oven? Cool. Just remember to reversal Yuki. A Yuki where? Yuki's the cat with us. Wait, no, Yuki's not the cat with us. That's fucking Jack. Yuki's in chat right there. Why did I say Yuki's a cat?
I don't know.
I just totally mind space there.
That reminds me though. Did you know that when you preheat the oven, it doesn't like slowly heat up from room temperature? It just blasts the inside of the oven with heat until it gets to a certain temperature, which means, weirdly enough, when you preheat the oven, it will get hotter than what you're preheating it to.
I would think the average temperature inside the oven is not hotter. But like right outside the heating generation parts, yeah, I would imagine that's hotter. That makes sense to me.
My friend Tacos made joke as we call it them cinnamon rolls, and I'm having trouble not calling cinnamon rolls when he got high one time, and he forgot to preheat the oven when he put them in there, and he took them out, and they were burnt.
Oh, yeah, that's what happens when you cook when you're high. Just remember to reversal Yuki. A Yuki where? I reversal her onto the ground with a pot crap. I am a pet. Might be a cat. Hi, Kimmy. Hats. Hi. Why do they call it oven when you in the cold food out hot, eat the food? Time for Twitch troubleshooting, BRB. Bro don't have an oven. Bro have a blast furnace. Still not as hot as the sun. I guess so, North Prince. Technically correct.
I think he might have a gas oven. That like actually uses flames and not like a heating element.
I saw... Alright. Zero connection to these videos, but to move on. I saw the worst marriage proposal I think I've ever seen in my life yesterday. This guy, he wanted to propose to his girlfriend. So he went and bought 99 iPhones. And then he put them in a circle, but in the shape of a heart. And then he told her to stand in it. And then he stood in it. And he proposed with the 100th iPhone. Of like, you know, here's an iPhone, baby, will you marry me? And she was like, no, this is stupid.
What the
He bought 100 iPhones to propose to her.
How rich are you that that's a good idea?
I mean, so an engagement ring could be pretty fucking costly, but also, like, why? Who's gonna use 99 iPhones? Like, there's just no... What do you do with that? It was just... I don't know if she would have said yes if she got a normal proposal, or if she's, like, if she said no because, like, this is stupid and a wake-up call, or if she was like, I was never planning to marry you. But that's insane to me. This is how I'd propose to Yulin? You shouldn't, Pixel. Because I will 100% say no to that. You might have a chance with a better proposal. But if you pull me in front of a crowd, into a circle of iPhones, and propose with 100th iPhone, you're getting a no. You're not only getting a no, you're getting a no and you're stupid. What is wrong with you? Fucked up? I think making a ring is way cheaper. I think a ring has the potential to be way more expensive than 100 iPhones, but... That sounds like an app lad. There we go. I don't know why, but my emotes were just suddenly not animated.
If you propose to your significant other in front of a group of people, and you get turned down, you deserve it.
I'm kind of the same opinion. I feel like putting the pressure on somebody of an audience is a dick move. So when a guy brings his girlfriend out to, like, the middle of a basketball court and proposes, I'm like, you're an asshole for this. You deserve to have her say no. What the fuck were you thinking? And, like, I think half of those proposals, she will say yes and be like, hey, now that we're not in front of everybody, I didn't want to embarrass you. No, I'm not going to marry you. But, like, in my mind, I'd be like, yeah, fucking no. You should have known me better. You should have known I would be hated. I would hate to be put on the spot like this. What the fuck, dude? iPhone 16 costs, like, what, 1.2K? A ring is maybe not as expensive? Well, so a ring can go from 2,000 to, like, 500,000. So, I think a ring could absolutely be more than 100 iPhones. Like, easily.
People should just do what my dad did and he proposed to my mom during an episode of Monty Python's Flying Circus.
I think the best thing to do is communicate with them. And, like, maybe say, hey, I'm gonna propose to you in the next month. What type of proposal would you want? Do you want it in front of a crowd? Do you want it to be, you know, at a Burger King because you don't want to make a big deal out of it? What do you want? And maybe you know the person well enough, but, I don't think it's ever a bad thing to ask. And if you do ask, and you're like, oh my god, you ruined the thing, you should have just surprised me. In my eyes, that's a wake-up call of, maybe this isn't somebody I want to propose to. The ring is expensive because of the carbon shit rock they put on it. If I have to propose to Elon, I'll do it on a mountain. But first I'll give him food, and let him sleep good first. That much? What kind of ring? I don't know. Yuki, jewelry can get, like, omega expensive. Like, the sky is the limit with jewelry. Propose during the Super Bowl. Propose at a convention. Propose a live stream to over 1 million people. Doesn't that ruin the surprise?
Bro, why don't people just have simple bands? Why do they gotta have stones in them?
Hi, Jan. Here's the thing, Icy Fire. I hate surprises. I actually don't like surprises. So, yes, it does ruin the surprise. Good. I didn't want a surprise. Hi, Baldir. My love of my life. Do you want to be my tax relief? Oh yeah, I know, they can get super expensive. We are getting married. We have talked about it before. The proposal is just a formality at that point. Yeah, but I don't know what kind of gems your jewels it has. I mean, probably some big fucking diamonds and a lot of gold in it. Boy, Jan. The ring itself is not much, but the diamonds? The only surprise Ian likes getting...
If I get me
a stick one on his face?
Do they still make ring pops?
Oh yeah.
If I get a girlfriend and she proposes to me with a ring pop, I'm saying yes.
You'd say no if it wasn't a ring pop? Or just the ring pop is not, I
mean... Yeah, it's an
okay.
automatic yes.
Okay.
Because I feel like, oh my god, she's a keeper.
If someone proposed to me with a ring pop, I'd be like, haha, you're so silly. This is not a real proposal. I can't wait for the real one. No, don't say it's a real proposal. I'm giving you an out right now. This is not a real proposal. You did not propose to me with a fucking ring pop. I'm very frugal with money. I don't want to spend a lot on a honeymoon. I don't want to spend a lot on a wedding. I don't want to spend a lot on any rings. Anything over 1,000, and I'd be like, why did you buy this? You could buy a $60 ring that's like a fucking Lord of the Rings replica ring, and I'd be like, I'm good with this. I'm literally okay with this.
What if they got a ring out of one of those, like, quarter crank machines?
I wouldn't want it to be fucking plastic. It has to at least be metal. I also don't want it to have, like... I want it to be good materials for wearing. I don't want to have a fucking, like, green layer of skin on my finger after I've worn it for a few hours. Do a Fable move and propose with a mood ring. But, like, if somebody's buying, like, an extravagant ring, I'm like... This is such a waste. I hate this. Jan. Propose with the $90 long boy? Oh god. Frisu, do you think somebody's done that? Do you think somebody bought the mount for their girlfriend with the message, will you marry me? Stick on with, did it auto current so badly?
Wait, what is a $90 long boy? What?
There is a mount in World of Warcraft that costs $90 on the cash shop. Not proposing to you.
Oh my god.
You are literally my mom. I didn't say you were gonna propose to me, Chloe. Honestly, to propose to Yuli, it'd be during a watch-a-thon after we finish the popcorn. If he says no, I'll just hug and ask if he wants to refill on the drink. Continue watching the movie. If he says yes, and that's when I wake up from that dream. You'd consider it a dream to propose to me? You're going to take my ring pop and you're going to enjoy it. Oh, I'll eat the ring pop. I'm just not taking it as a fucking engagement ring. I'm throwing it away when I'm done eating the pop part. Honey, you already are my moon and stars. Propose to Yulin with a $1 billion ring that I
Oh,
stole and
don't
recrafted.
say. I don't want to hear. I. Ever since I heard about that one kid in the UK, whenever I hear the moon and stars, it just is. It makes my stomach turn.
I'm unfamiliar with this. I freeze you. How about a ring pump? I'll get you the real one later. No.
Basically, long story short, kid fell in love with an Daenerys Targaryen chatbot, and killed themselves over it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
If you propose with a $1 billion ring, I don't know, can we just sell it and get the money? How about a ring pop? I'll get you a real one later. No, just skip the ring pop part. Just wait till later. I don't know why all of you want to propose special or anything. No way, Yuland, LOL. Hi, Yuli. If the person loves you, they don't care how much you spend on what you do to propose. I do. I care, Yuki. I absolutely care. Because there is a limit where you have spent too much, and I don't feel like you know me, and that is concerning to me how much money you're spending on things that I consider frivolous. They will enjoy it because you are yourself. Hi, Jan. Going to make me cry. Nerevar, Moon and Star. Oof, sure, depression plus. Sell it, never have to work again. Oh yeah, I'm more in the less spending way. Yeah. There's no like... There's no too small amount with gifts. Like, with me, I don't even need gifts to be happy. The most important thing to me is time. If I'm spending time with you, I'm happy, and I typically don't need more. With gifts, I enjoy gifts. I enjoy nice things. However, I grew up an only child. I'm bad at sharing. If somebody buys me a gift, I have the mentality of, we are now uneven, and I need to get them a gift. And if I'm in a position of getting gifts is difficult because my money is tight, that stresses me the fuck out. That is genuinely like...
That's not how gifts work.
I'm not saying that's how they work, but I grew up an only child, and that's how I was, like, not raised to think that, but that is how I think that. And so gifts...
Unthink yourself.
Unthink yourself. I need you to be a little bit less of this. You just pointed at all of me. Gifts can stress me out. I can genuinely, like...
those movies so much.
If somebody is too nice, and I can't attribute it to something I'm doing for them, it genuinely is like, this is stressful to me. And so, if somebody is spending, like, a lot of money on me constantly, and I don't feel like I'm giving them anything in return, I start feeling bad and guilty about it. If somebody, like, buys me something really big, like a lot of money, I struggle with that as well. Not because it's uneven, I'm like, oh my gosh, how could I ever repay this? Oh my god, Octal. The difference with that, the reason that doesn't apply, Octal, is because I feel like, you know, it's attributed to streaming. Not that my streaming is like a gift to the world. Thank you, by the way.
It is, though.
It's not.
The world is better for having it in it.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Everybody in chat will agree.
No, they won't. If somebody was like, Yuland, I love you, and I was like, I love you too, and they were like, I'm gonna propose to you, I want to marry you, I'd be like, oh my god, I was like thinking the same thing, I love you so much. And they were like, I bought you an engagement ring that's $25,000. I'm gonna be like, what the absolute fuck is wrong with you? $25,000 is like so much money for an accessory. That's like bills, dude. That's like... That's so many things we could have bought that were practical and useful. Why did you spend it on a stupid thing like a ring? I'm not gonna
What if they were an archaeologist, they found a ring at a dig site, had it refurbished, and proposed to you with that?
That's still a problem to me, because they could have, like, sold it.
Yeah, but it's never been valued, so
Having
like who
something
knows
of
how
that
much.
value, having something of that value and using it instead of having something of that value and selling it is the same thing as spending that money and losing it.
I mean, but also think about it this way: if you keep it as that ring, that's something that is an asset you have for the future.
And potentially if it goes up in value, sure. But if that's a ring you found in an archaeology site in war, you only have the potential to lose it or tarnish its value. It's not going to go up.
I mean, if it's made of gold, it'll go up.
Eh. Sell it, never have to work again. Oh yeah, more or less in a spending way. Omnivar at bits. Hashing you. Elon streams are a treat in and of itself. Oh my goodness. I understand what Elon means with that. It's like, oh shit, they were nice to me. I haven't done that to them. I need to be nice or else I feel guilty. Low tier god, unthink yourself now. I'm stressful? Oh, hang on. So a good way to make Yuli have
Oh
an early
shit,
heart
a hype
attack is
train.
completely make birthday gifts. I just got the Nazoth mount. Hell yeah, Frisu. Mobile Twitch bits cost more. I don't feel guilty over Twitch stuff. The reason I don't feel guilty over Twitch stuff is because this is essentially a pay-what-you-want service. I stream. If you get nothing out of it, fine. If you are not in a position to pay, absolutely fine. If you, like, look at it in regards of, I have benefited from this, I want to support this, I like this person, I want to support them, I'm willing to give gift subs, subscribe, bits, PayPal donations. It is very much a pay-what-you-want service, and so I don't feel guilty for that. I learned this from watching Elite when, I would watch Elite when I was at work. And, you know, I'd be working in a cubicle for 8 hours. If he went live, it would feel like 2 hours. And anybody that's worked an 8-hour shift knows an 8-hour shift sucks. And if you can make that feel like 2 hours, that is, like, priceless. That is incredible. So I gave a lot to Elite for that reason. I don't feel so, like... So, like, when Matthews gives me a lot of gift subs, or Octomage gives me bits literally every day, I'm not like, I'm unworthy. I'm such a piece of shit, I can never pay it back. It's more like, they have found enough value to do that. And I'm very grateful for it. But I don't feel guilty over that. When I'm, like, friends with somebody, I'll give you an example. When I'm friends with Core, and she commissions Luxar to make a VTuber model, and then rigs it herself, and then is like, hey, Yulin, I got you a fully rigged VTuber model. You can pop it into VTube Studio and literally be a live 2D model today. That's when I'm like, I am now stressed out. How do I pay you back for this? And it's...
Use it.
I don't want to change my content, though, is the thing. Like, I'm only going to use it every 50 days. And I'm not going to just change everything just to say thanks to her. If that makes sense.
I mean, if I got somebody a gift, I would rather they use it, like, you know, once every 50 days than not at all.
True. The gift for sure.
Especially if it's something...
Hi, Global and Octal.
Plus, in this hypothetical...
It's a gift to the
where
world.
Core rigged it herself.
Is a gift to the world. Even
You
Papa
know.
and Heavens think so. I agree. What's your highest budget for an engagement ring? Use it once every 50 days. You're doing your part. I think if it goes over 1,000, I'm like, why have you spent this much money on a ring? That's a down payment on a house. That's a JoJo plot. I see.
Why have I
executed.
spent this much? Because you're worth it.
You okay? We were talking about the like 1,000 ring and the 25,000 ring. I would be upset.
Yeah.
And I don't. It's not a matter of worth it because I think people have like infinite value. But like, it's not a direct. I bought a $25,000 ring because you're worth it. I bought the most expensive I could afford because you're worth it. It's a like, okay, well, let's be practical. That money could have gone to better things. I see Icy Cutie getting sleep. Rings cursed. Did I miss the plot?
What if somebody proposed to you with like a $90 ring and stock options?
And stock options? We need to fucking have a talk. Yuli, I went outside and brought home takeout. Will you marry me? Don't worry, we'll work out the excess fat later. Hi, Deck. I like big. Yulin, what if I go to Canada and steal their national treasure fossil for you? What am I gonna do with a national treasure fossil? Don't pat me. Jan, they don't like pats. They like hugs, though. You can hug Big Deck. I like you too, Baldir. Now, Yuki. I want to give Yulin cursed items now? Now? Literally always. Anybody got a count on the mileage? We are at 3.8. With the time, roughly 4 miles. Thank you, Yuki. Wow, you were spot on with that, Yuki. You're absolutely right, High Optimage. When I'm friends with Core. Are there times you're not friends with Core? That was just wording. Since I met her, I've been friends with Core every day. We've had like 2 fights. Core and I have had 2 fights that got, I'd say heated, but not even to yelling. They just got really tense and we were very frustrated with each other. Is Loja a cat? I want to say yes. 1K, I was thinking 500. Easy, pay Core back with 2K 3D printer that can print metal. Lord. Core mentioned Baldir. Ikeo, I'm back from a little nap.
What if somebody 3D modeled and then printed a ring?
I'd probably like that more than just buying a ring from a jewelry shop for a lot of money. I see a girl getting mad and leave their man because the diamond is fake. Yeah, but that's materialistic. Yulin, wish you could have offered a stockings option. No, I cannot. I don't have any pat emotes. You don't have any hug emotes. Do a love emote. They don't like head pats, Jan. Renikio, hope you slept well. Can I propose in a slightly more expensive steak than regular? You could, but I feel like the purpose of an engagement or proposal is an object of permanence, and a steak does not last more than 10 minutes. I see. I mean, it takes you about 150 minutes to do 5 miles on average. Since that's the time you finish. All I did was check on the time. Fighting with Core over washing meats. Gay flower. Oh, Jan would love a flower. Jan? Big Deck would love a flower. Man, Yulin is so hard. So this is actually something that my mom has said many times, Pixel, is that I'm easy to cook for, but I'm hard to cook for. You can't do anything innovative. You can't, like, try anything new. Just make macaroni again. Just make spaghetti again. And you can make it so that there's enough for 5 days. I'm easy to cook for. But, if you try anything out of the norm, I'm gonna be like, ugh, what have you done? I hate this. And it's like, oh, god damn it. Does Deck don't want to have...
I am the same way. It's like, why would you make something different? I don't know if I'll like this, and then we've wasted food.
Yep. Does Deck don't want to have his magician hat ruined? It's more that, he got bullied as a kid.
Do you have trouble eating stuff that you don't like?
Oh, absolutely. I'm, the pickiest eater.
Yeah, if I don't like how something tastes, it'll take me, an hour and a half to eat it.
Oh, I'm sorry then.
I'll have to suffer through it.
Food should not be wasting his house.
Be wasted.
I'll eat it, even if I'll try to eat it, but okay. Think of your senses as stats, right? Most average people, average across the board would be 5 of 10 vision, 5 of 10 taste, 5 of 10 smell, 5 of 10 touch, 5 of 10 hearing. My sense of smell is a 1 of 10. I can't smell shit. But my sense of taste, it's like it absorbed all the points that should have gone into smell, and it's like a 9 of 10. So everything is 3 hypersensitive to me with regards to taste. So most flavor is overwhelming. In the past, my mom has like given me a glass of milk, and I've taken a drink, and I've been like, this is weird. What did you do to the milk? It's different. And she's like, it's not different. It's 1% milk. And I'm like, no. This is different. And she's like, I guess I got it from Safeway instead of Rayleigh's.
Milk.
Not the point of the story. I got it from Safeway instead of Rayleigh's. Can you taste the difference in 1% milk from different stores? I'm like, it's not the usual milk we get. Because of this, and also just, I don't like a lot of textures, I'm like super omega picky with eating. There's so many foods I don't like, and a lot of foods that will just make me throw up. Carbonation actively hurts me. I hate carbonated drinks. And so I'm just like omega turbo picky. And so if you make anything just slightly different, if you put a little bit of parsley in the spaghetti, I'm like, eh. Oh, I'm sorry then. Sorry, Yulin, I put spices in it. Just cook Yulin food on charcoal in the backyard. To be honest, I don't know if I would enjoy a flower or not. You wouldn't enjoy a little flower emote when somebody says hi, Big Deck? Oh, no, wait, that was Jan. I wouldn't enjoy a flower. If somebody, like, in real life was like, here's a flower, I'd be like, the fuck do I do with this, dude? I mean, thanks, I guess. But in Twitch chat, somebody gives me a flower, sure, hell yeah. Hour and a half only? I won 5 or 7 hour-long stare-downs with my parents. If I didn't want to eat something. Food perception. And I'm not even overreacting. Those happen like once a year, and I won all of them. Go ahead.
You think anybody's ever proposed with, like, a tree?
Yes. I don't doubt that for a second. 1% milk? What the fuck is the 99%? Oh my god, that's not what 1% milk means. I'm on a seafood diet. I seafood, I eat it. Carbonated boy milk. Well, actually, the other 99% are the tears of your enemy.
I get a fucking trauma response whenever somebody says seafood. It's like, hey, you want seafood? I was like, what? It's like seafood, and they open up their mouth.
Blah, that's gross.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, same. I don't like drinks like that. Squirtle use bubble. It's super effective. I do like pretty things, so maybe. Use it in alchemy. I don't know about Twitch. I don't think much about it. So we've got the new flower emote, Jan. So give people flowers. Well, give Deck flowers. Give everyone else fucking kisses and hugs. I give a lot of people kisses on Twitch. I saw it. I need to remember that joke from the Russian Badger. I think the Russian Badger is really funny. I have like
Yes.
I have a like bias to disliking him. And the reason for that is that when I watch videos with Core, I'm not gonna name them. If they're here, they know. But somebody in our watch-along group has a really bad habit of putting on videos at 4 a.m. when everybody's falling asleep. And while the Russian Badger is really funny, there's a lot of loud explosions going on that wake everybody up at fucking 4 a.m. So, like, anytime Russian Badger videos come on, half the time I'm going, come on, dude, people trying to sleep, and removing them from the queue. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm like, what if they do that on purpose? I know they don't do it on purpose. I think it's a...
I'd say that was me, but I don't know of any time I've stayed around until 4 a.m.
It is definitely not you, because this is like in Core's Discord over the past 5 years. This is
Okay.
It's an ADD thing. And their brain is wired in a way to be like, I like Russian Badger. I want to share Russian Badger with them. I know these people don't hate Russian Badger. They kind of like Russian Badger. So this will be a good video to show them. And then I'm like, bro, it's 4 a.m. This is not a good video to show people right now. And their brain kind of like locked in on this was a good video to show. And they weren't thinking of the 4 a.m. thing. And so it's one of those things where it's like, bro, I've told you like 15 times not to put these on at 4 a.m. And they keep doing it. And I don't think it's like intentionally malicious. I think it's just their brain is wired in a way that it locks in on that. I love his friends. They are so chaotic. Good night, Yulon. Good night, elders. Sleep well. I'm pretty sure if you say, do you think someone has... Normally, the answer to that is just straight up yes. We are a lot of people on this planet, but I am a buzzkiller. I agree with that, Baldur. If you think of it, chances are someone else has thought of it and has also done it. There's some things that, like, not many people think of. That's like, there's no way someone has thought of this. But for the most part, you know, proposing for marriage with a tree, I guarantee you thousands of people have done that. Like, baby, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with you. And I planted 2 oak trees next to each other on the farm that will grow alongside our marriage. Like, that's just a popular thing people have done. I don't drink as much sodas anymore, but I super enjoy carbonated drinks. I like how it hurts on my tongue. Oh. Love his friends, they're so chaotic. Videos with Thor. I don't know about kisses. Might give the wrong idea. Yeah, but sometimes giving the wrong idea is fun. Wow. What if they do that on purpose? I don't think they... Knowing the person, I don't think they do. You keep it in. 8, 4 a.m. for
carbonated beverage hurts your tongue, I would be concerned.
Jam Montiwa spotted. Elder sleep. Hi, Elder. Bye, Baldur. Or, hi, Baldur. Hi, Icarus. I put it on at 3 a.m. I don't know. Never heard someone do that? Is this how you propose in Stardew? I don't play that game. No. In Stardew, you have to build up your hearts with them, and then you talk to the weird ghost of some old mariner and buy a mermaid amulet for them or something. But what if the tree is 90,000 billion old, last of its kind tree? What? You're not planning a last of its kind tree.
What are you gonna propose with a fucking redwood? Jesus Christ.
Probably a leftover from me liking spicy food. French style, for real, for real. I already don't enjoy greeting kisses. Don't think I'll enjoy giving the wrong ideas. Better than a blue feather. It will be awkward and weird. Well, so I say hi to people with kisses in Twitch, right? That's a very flirtatious thing, but we're not actually kissing. There's a big difference between, like, what happens in Twitch chat and what happens IRL. Right? Hi.
For real, for real.
Hi, VR chat kiss. I know. Holy shit, we're at 4.3 miles already? How did we get this? Yeah, IRL Yoon goes on his knees and polishes your shoes.
Not going at 14% incline, so
True.
That kind of helps.
Again, still haven't seen Yoon do these things. He keeps saying he does in chat. You haven't seen... No, Baldur, I know you've seen me kiss, because that's like my go-to when I raid somebody. I literally raided someone yesterday. Who did I raid yesterday?
I don't remember.
I think we raided Koyo? I think we raided Koyo. And I did a kiss emote. Like, I guarantee you that's what I did. Alright, let me see if I can find that. Wait, Desi was in his chat yesterday? Maybe I didn't raid Koyo. Maybe that was the day before. Who did I raid yesterday? Wasn't Spacefish? I don't remember who I raided yesterday. Ano was passed out. Media? I raided Media! Let's see if I can scroll up in Chatterino to when that happened. "37 raiders from Ewan have joined. Icy walking our way over. And then Yuki shouts me out with the bark. Pixel walking our way over. Octo walking our way over. Riddle walking our way over. North Prince walking our way over. Oh, I didn't kiss. Damn it, I was really hoping I kissed yesterday. I said 12 incline, am dead forever, love you, dead emote. But I promise you I've done kiss emotes. Damn it, the one time. God damn it. Oh, that's Proxy's chat. You rated media, no? I'm so flirty and nice in chat. Sure you are, Katie. I am! The way to pay back the gifts. Yeah, also I was making dinner at that point. Barry mentioned, hi media. Marry me or I end a species. Has a certain energy. Hi media. Okay, I'm going to get the other hive. Hope I don't fall head first. Good luck, Riddle. I hope it goes easy. I'm pretty sure Yulin was talking shit at me already. No. Okay, so what we were talking about media was I do a lot of kissing in Twitch chat. And then I was like, I'm pretty sure when I raid people I do that. But I didn't do it to you yesterday. I've got the new dead emote, so I wanted to use that. I was like, 12 incline, am dead forever, love you. And then I did the dead emote. Whereas normally I just do the kiss emote. BRB, or see you all next time. God bless you all. The one time. Can confirm, Yulin does kiss a lot when raiding. See? Streamer lied. Streamer lied. No, I didn't. I don't recall you kissing once you raid. It's normally Miles. I die, thank you forever. Oh my goodness. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. So this is how being right feels like. Bah, I don't live up to hype. Song requests are an opening. Maybe you're my love. You'll never kiss me in the raid? Why the fuck would I kiss you, Furisu? I'm usually just disappointed with whatever dumb thing you've said last that's just like, oh my god. This fucking idiot. Like, Jesus Christ. Damn, wow. Okay, that seems really mean, guys, right? But Furisu has asked me to talk to her that way. She has literally been like, treat me like shit, you. She's supposed to respond with a gasm emote. Oh god, I hate this. Sure that ain't in DMs? Hey. I like that song. I mean... understandable. Risu has bad take about WoW. We like that about her. Yulin toxic as fuck. Last DM was like, what? 3 months ago or something like that? Damn person needs first aid for those burn marks. Domain expansion, hollow poople. My WoW takes are goated. What the fuck? 3rd degree burns. I love Risu. I love her very dearly. She's got banging tits, too. Not that I've seen them. I have not seen what Furisu's boobs look like. She has not sent those to me in DMs, so I wouldn't know. But I'm just, expecting, mosquito bites. I bet they look banging and very grabbable. We disagree a lot, but that is fun. What the? Yeah, totally assuming. I'm just assuming that she has totally banging tits. But that's, that's just my assumption. I definitely have not seen them. Allegedly. Well, do something about that then. What's another story that I have for you guys? Oh my god. I wish Shine Marsh was here. I don't know what to type. I saw the most infuriating customer service video. This woman was a concierge at a hotel. She works the front desk. People come in, and they're like, I have a reservation under this name. She's like, great, here's your room and key. And they go, thanks. Or they go, I have a problem. Well, this guy, he's like, I'm here for my hotel room. She's like, okay, I see your booking. You have a suite with a king bed on the top floor. And he's like, what? That doesn't work. It's me, my wife, and my 2 kids. We can't all sleep in the same bed. Do you expect us to sleep in the same bed? And she's like, I don't know really what I'm expecting anything. That's just what the reservation is for. And he's like, well, this doesn't work. You need to change what we have. And she's like, well, I literally can't. We're full booked up tonight. that is the room you have. And this guy's like, so you expect us to sleep all in the same bed? She's like, no. I don't know. I'm not really expecting anything. You booked a room. That's your room. And he's like, well, what are we supposed to do? And she's like, I guess, you know, there's a pull-out couch in this room. You and your wife can be in the big bed, and the 2 kids can be in the pull-out couch. Like, that's what you booked, dude. I'm not like... He's like, I don't understand why you didn't see this reservation and, like, think something was wrong and fix this. Hi, broski. Still alive? We walk 5 miles every day. And, like, she's trying to explain to this guy, I don't know who fucking orders the room, okay? I don't know who reserves the room. All I know is that the room was reserved by some guy named Greg Dipshit Online. And you, Greg Dipshit Online, have showed up to get the room, okay? You've got the matching information. I've got the information here. I give you your room. That's the system. And she's, like, trying to be polite and not just call this guy an idiot. And he's just like, you have to upgrade us. And she's like, we literally cannot upgrade you, dude. And he's like, then what are we supposed to do? And she's like, I don't know. And, like, there was another customer behind the guy. And he speaks up, and he's like, hey, dude, there's a bed and a pull-out couch, right? Doesn't that work? Like, and this guy immediately trying to help. The entitled customer is like, back the fuck off, dude. Get the fuck out of this. And at this point, the concierge is like, hey, you don't get to speak rudely to other customers? I think I'll just go ahead and cancel your reservation. And he's like, so what? We're just supposed to sleep in the car? And she's like, there's plenty of other hotels in the area. You're not sleeping here tonight. And, like, the moment she canceled that guy's reservation for being rude to the other one was like, fucking hell yeah. This guy, I don't even know what the problem was. There was a bed and a pull-out couch, 2 adults, 2 kids. That seems fine. That seems like...
What I miss?
What's the problem? This customer service encounter I saw from this woman working at a hotel that was so mind-numbing. Imagine eating those bread. I don't know what to type. Tragic, hope you get them. I'll give you a course free of charge in my DMs. Hey, you still alive? Yes. Wow, this sounds so entitled. What the actual fuck? That's on them. I see. Like, I get if they ordered the proper room, and they got the wrong room. But if they misselected, then I understand. People who believe the world revolves around them, and they're an idiot. I don't know what they ordered. I don't know why they expected to have 2 rooms. But the booking order was for 1 room suite with a king bed and a pull-out couch. And this was from, like, hotelbooking.com. And so the guy went through hotelbooking.com. Hotelbooking.com then goes to the hotel. And he's, like, taking it out on the hotel. He's like, why didn't you see a problem with this? And she's like, dude, we just get the reservation, okay? There's just a name, there's a room, that's all I got. I don't have a way to know there's gonna be you, your wife, and your 2 kids. Not that the room we're giving you doesn't accommodate that. But, like, I don't have a way to know you needed 2 rooms when you didn't order 2 rooms. This isn't school where they make sure you do things correctly. You're on your own, buddy. Yep, cancel. I hate how nice you have to be. Dude, she had to fucking, like, grin and bear it for 2 minutes straight. She was just like, you know, hands together like this, just fucking painful smile on her face, and she's just like, I'm sorry you feel that way, sir. That this is just how the order came from booking.com. You'll deal with a lot of entitlement in customer service. Is pull-out couch game week? Wait a minute. You all aren't here just for me? I always take a picture for my reservation. Need someone to smash his wife while his kids are in a different room. Stuck in this meeting for another 40 minutes? Ugh, I hope it goes fast. I'm sorry you fucked up, sir. It's crazy to me. Honestly, what it seemed like, with how fast he was talking shit to the other customer who was just trying to solve the problem, I think he ordered 1 room and expected to complain and be like, you made a mistake? I want an upgrade. I think he was trying to, like, haggle his way up to an upgrade without there actually being any mistake on the hotel's part.
He was a Karen, or whatever the heck the male
Not-
equivalent of that is called.
Not really a Karen, but he was trying to, like, game the system and take advantage of their policies. And, like, the hotel was full. They literally couldn't. I mean, pay for another room to smash my wife, if I had one. That was in a 2-hour meeting since you started.
One.
And only 10 minutes ago did it finish? Good lord. I have a race car bed. What do you sleep in? I sleep in a bed with my wife. Oh. The fucking Simpsons scene. We're all setting up VMs and SQL and Windows Server together. I almost had to do, like, no meetings when I worked at the job. Every like 3 months to 6 months was a meeting that was like, hey, update for everybody. And this is so important, we're not doing it in email. There was a lot of like, oh, I have a question for somebody, so I'm gonna get up from my cubicle and go talk to them. You know, knock, knock, you got a second to talk about this. But I almost never had, like, scheduled fucking meetings. They gave me projects. I worked on projects. I turned it into quality support. They sent it back to me with any problems, and once there were no problems, they turned it in. And while they were looking at it, I always had, like, 3 projects in my queue. So, like, while they were looking at it, I would start the next project. So I always had, like, minimum 2 projects that I was working on. But it was just, go to your cubicle, do your stuff. I never had to do meetings. When Pixel was working, I don't think he still has the thing. Pixel was doing like 3 meetings a day, and it was like, dude, that just seems so mind-numbing. Yeah, no, Pat. You'll have a room one day, Big Tech. I'd pat you if you would let me, Tech. I have an entire condo. I meant a wife. BRB hungry. Every day I have an hour-long meeting in the morning. Why? Why, though? That sounds so stupid. I need a drink. I rarely get meetings. Meetings just, they seem like such a waste of time. I don't understand. I don't know. At my work, we spent 50% of the time planning, the other 50% of the work. It was called Scrum. But I hear people get like 4 to 5 meetings a day. Mods, unmeet Prince's mornings. Let them figure it out. Well, boy, yeah. I'm the meeting person, to be fair. I was leading my own project as an intern. Oh. Wait, so you came in here, and you would complain about all these meetings, but you were the one setting them up, Pixel, and leading the meeting? What the fuck, this motherfucker? Padding his work and then pouting about it for sympathy online? Oh my god, I can't believe you, Pixel. I like my freedom? Yeah! Oh my god. First 30 minutes to see things that are going overall in the office. Then play Wordle. Then the other 30 minutes to also check on how things are going and see what other assignments can be worked on for the rest of the day. Power play? I don't understand, though. That's an everyday thing? It's crazy that, like, you need to check in every day with everybody in the meeting that's like, how are things going yesterday? Okay, how are things gonna go today? That is literally like One Piece filler with 5 minutes of recap and 5 minutes of on the next episode. Every 30-minute episode. That is so dumb to me. Power play? Yeah, in my company, we also call them scrums. Yeah, that's called a stand-up. It's common for software devs. Why? How can you not, like, just have a group chat that's like, give me an update, everybody. Give me a 1 to 2 sentence update about, like, how yesterday went. If you ran into any problems. The morning one wasn't mine. It was a scrum. The other meeting I had were mine. For programmers? I can't understand that. My mind is like, how do you need to do a daily check-in with each person? In a meeting style. Like, I understand doing a daily check-in. Shouldn't that be one person's job to just, like, pop into this person's cubicle and be like, how did yesterday go? Have you encountered any problems? Because that should be, like, a 1-minute conversation of, nope, everything went according to plan, and I'm going to be doing the same thing today, or I'm going to be working on this today. That should take a minute. And then if you go around to like 20 people, that takes 20 minutes individually for 20 people, which means that has been 20 minutes of work time out of those 20 people, and 20 minutes from the person checking on everybody. It seems astronomically stupid to me to have a meeting that's like, we need to talk about each person individually for a minute, while the other 19 sit around twiddling their thumbs. That's crazy to me! And like, if somebody had a problem, if somebody was like, I ran into this, I would have liked to get this done yesterday, and let's say you need to sit with them and hash it out for 5 minutes. You're only, like, taking up time with the person going around checking everybody, and the person who had the issue.
As somebody who's never worked a corporate job, in my brain all I'm hearing is Bogos Binted.
I'd play Dwarf Fortress and just tell them, I don't have time to waste on stupid shit like this. Managers need to feel like they are doing something. Might be a new millennial workforce thing, I assume. For like 3 to 4 days out of the work week, we have like, on average, 2 meetings per day. Ugh. Most of it is anyone having problems solving XYZ? And that's how we do it in the office, Elon. We just go to the boardroom, and our manager just needs to ask once if things are good. Yeah, but why in a meeting? Ask it individually. And like, let's say you ask 2 or 3 people, and they have all had the same problem. Send out an email that's like, all right, people, here's the guide on how to fix the issue that 3 people have had a problem with. If you've had this issue as well, here's the written process to fix it. And then you go back to checking everybody. Hey, how was yesterday? I had a problem with this. I sent you an email with step-by-step instructions. I'll be back in 20 minutes. But Yuli, one person needs to work the job of 7 people. Gah. You know, can you buy me the $100,000 toys from TCG and WoW? No. Yeah, but our manager would need to walk around the office? Good. I see sad. So the meeting that grinds shit to a halt and wonder why they're not making money is mind-numbingly dumb? Dude, But I have 936 toys, I need more? No, I think you have enough for Isu. Aren't you, like, ranked in the top 100 for toys in World of Warcraft or something, or top 1,000? Yeah, I think you have enough. You're good. We're at 5.1 miles. I am, but I need more. No, I don't think you need more. There's millions of players who have less than you for Isu. I think you need to learn to be content with what you have. She needs 4. It must be rounded out. Woohoo, 5.1 miles. You're doing great, Ewan. We need to set up a meeting to talk about this. When does everyone have an hour free? Oh, sorry, I have 937. I will have 941 at the end of the year. At the end of the year? You're not going to get any new Christmas stuff? What if there's new stuff for Christmas and Thanksgiving for Isu? I went to the Hallows Eve stuff yesterday, and I had like 61 of the little candy corn whatever, and the only thing I could buy was a cape that I didn't care about, and I was like, well, I guess I get this. Just to spend them. And then I walked away. I'm gonna take...
That has the same energy as, oh, what'd you get, Charlie Brown? I got a rock.
I'm gonna take an hour away with the meeting every day, twice, to tell you how unproductive you are. God. Isn't a straight hour, at least with me. It's a total between 2 different... It's an hour total between 2 different meetings. Gotcha. I clocked in. I worked for 5 hours. I took a 30-minute break to play my Switch in the car or in the break room. And then I clocked back in and did 3 hours. And then I went home. That was my workday. I tried to talk to as few people as possible. I tried to watch streams. And before that, listen to music. I was trying to get my work done. And I was told that I was producing 30% of the work on a 10-man team. So, Yay me. The meeting will be on productivity. Why can't you guys work during a meeting? Or make up the meeting time? You guys are so inefficient. There's 1 new toy for Wintervale. 0 for Harvest Festival thing. I get 2 from the Epic Edition, which I will pay tokens worth of gold for and get a sub. And I get the level 175 honor flag. I'm trying to think if there's any bullshit. Yeah, I don't know. We just never had to deal with meetings. We had at the beginning when I worked there bonuses based on how much mileage you did. And we kind of complained about that because it was like, hey, this just means everybody wants ground stuff instead of aerial projects. Aerial projects suck. And they're like, okay, well, aerial projects will be like 10 times value. And we're like, just make it feature. So eventually we had bonuses based on feature count worked on. And then after a while, the bonuses just went away. And they started downsizing because they were getting less and less work. And when COVID happened, you couldn't really see the downsizing, right? You couldn't see, oh, this person's not in the office anymore. And so I didn't know how it was going over COVID. And eventually it came time to renew my contract, and they didn't. And they were like, yeah, they've downsized a lot, so it was just a matter of time. I was like, oh, how many people are there? And they're like, well, we used to be 200. With this cut, we're going from 50 to 40. And I was like, oh, shit. I did not realize that most of my coworkers were fucking gone. I just don't talk to people. Do the Bernie stance, Yellen? No, I'm walking. What is that one? The Bernice, while she, like, fucking humps? I don't know it that well.
No. She does a lot of really hard dance moves.
There is definitely hip action while she's doing this part. Actually,
it's more or like a reverse hump. Where she throws her butt back, I think. I'm not.
No, I would say she's going for. I actually did get a Christmas bonus today. Not because of our individual performance, just the overall performance for the entire company. She did a T-pose hip sway. She does do one of those. I shouldn't get political. I did see a story about Christmas bonuses where basically Trump got elected. And Trump is talking a lot about tariffs. And so this one company was like, okay, if there's going to be a tariff imposed on China, that means all the stuff from China is going to get more expensive. So we need to buy materials for the next 2 years now, which means we're going to...
Which means no Christmas bonus.
Which literally means no Christmas bonus. So they called in all their employees and they're like, hey guys, this sucks. No Christmas bonuses. We needed to buy 2 years of materials now because it's going to become more expensive. And like all these employees were like, what the fuck, man? Things are supposed to get cheaper because of Trump. And they're like, do you not understand how tariffs work? It's going to get more, they're going to get a big fee for sending stuff here. So they're just going to increase the price and sell it for more, which means we have to pay more for it, which means we spend more money, which means we have less money to give out. That's how it works, buddy. It was on the Leopards Ate My Face subreddit. And so I see Christmas bonus and I immediately think of that.
What?
Leopards. Have you not heard the phrase leopards ate my face?
No.
So leopards ate my face is a phrase that means like you did something that like resulted in you getting hurt. And so like somebody gets out of the safari truck to take pictures of a leopard and it eats their face. And they go, I didn't think the leopard was going to eat my face. And it's like, well, you should have, because that's a very obvious conclusion, right? And so, a less political example is, somebody watching the running of the bulls, and they're in the alleyway that they run through, but they're not running. They're just kind of standing there watching. And then the bull sees them and just fucking drills them and knocks them over. And then they're there with a broken arm and a leg getting loaded onto a stretcher going, I didn't think the bull was gonna go for me. And it's like, what? Why wouldn't it? You were standing right there, buddy.
It's like, it's like, people nowadays just aren't aware that, you know, friendly fire is a thing. It's gonna happen.
It is.
It's not like...
Leopards Ate My Face is almost always associated with a common sense. Sometimes it's, you know, it's not quite so obvious. So, like, if you didn't expect your Christmas bonuses to go away, Trump gets elected, and it's like, hey, the company can't afford it now. I could see it being reasonable that you're like, wait, why? I don't understand. And having it explained to you. Now, should you have known? Yes, probably. But, like, that is... I can see that being not the most obvious thing. She does a T-pose hip swing. That's how fucking Tariff works, you fucking dipshit. Yeah, geez, that sucks. I'm glad this hasn't happened in the past, or people would have pissed poor pattern recognition. Yeah. Yeah.
No, people just, yeah, people just do.
It's
They...
It's really dumb, and it's really depressing when we have a clear example of stuff happening in the past, and they just look at that and go, well, it's gonna be different this time, right? Surely. Going back to the world revolving around them. Oh, nature can hurt me? Yes. Yes. It's crazy when there's, like, a warning on something, right? A warning that's like, don't get close to the wave. So, like, you're at an ocean, and there's a rocky beach, there's no sand, and the waves are just crashing along the rocks. And there's a sign that's like, don't get too close to this, you'll be swept out to sea. And then people, like, go over the fence, and they're on the rocks out there, and like, wow, it's so pretty out here, it's so cool. And then a wave knocks them over and sweeps them out to sea. It's like, why did you think that warning didn't apply to you? What made you think that this was safe, despite there being a warning that this was not safe? And that's, you know, I didn't think it was going to happen to me, it seems safe. That's why the warning was there, moron. There's another story I have for you guys.
That's why...
There's a fake news story going around of the video of the first ever snowfall in Saudi Arabia. So in Saudi Arabia, I don't know if it's happening recently, but I saw a video that was titled First Ever Snowfall in Saudi Arabia. And it's like literally the desert, there's camels, and there's fucking snow. Apparently this is a video from 3 years ago. And it snows all the time in the northern regions of Saudi Arabia. But, like, they're just spreading this around for, like, karma on Reddit. I would not think of snow in Saudi Arabia. Yuli, I sent you a DM. Bernie's dance moves. If it's a video, you know I can't watch it. Oh my god. I cannot wait to watch that later. I didn't say now, dum-dum. I know. I will look at that later. Misinformation on the internet? Not possible. Are you a candy corn snob?
Yep.
Or a candy corn Bob? What is a candy corn snob and Bob?
People talk about misinformation, but what about Mr. Information?
God damn it.
Nobody ever talks about him.
I feel that Florida would benefit from having groves of Manchineel trees planted. Are those trees that, like, are out on the coast?
Are those the trees with really deep systems?
So, like, mangrove trees, yes. But, like, are they trees that, like, break up wind and waves? They do? He just changed his name to Mansplaining? Hi, Q.
Oh.
Because he went for milk and never came back. Aloo. Bro, those trees fuck you up. I am. Mangrove trees are cool. I've taken a, like, short kayaking tour around them. Oh, this isn't way too dank, but it's a little loud. Ungaro Crater. Wow, this one's short. Ungaro was only 19 minutes? Ah. Oh no. Where is this going to be? Alright. You guys need the music. Ah. Then flying. Oh. Anchor default. The camera was over here. But then when I clicked flying, it was like, you're too far away from your camera. Flying. Behavior. Auto up. Ah. Oh, wait, I should actually be on the path. And there. That's how we do it. Oh, wait, that doesn't make sense, though. Because I'm about to step off the treadmill. And now it's not lined up anymore. Okay.
People look away, look back at you, and all of a sudden you're in a different video game.
Yeah. I bought 2 donuts? Hell yeah. We have them here, highly poisonous? Oh, mangrove trees are cool. They live in salt water, right? Which you would think would be really fucking bad for a tree. But they have a system where all the salt they absorb, they put into one single leaf per branch. So you'll see a branch and there will be all these green leaves and then there will be one dead yellow leaf, which is basically the sacrificial leaf that is full of fucking salt from all the salt water they've absorbed. Next time you see mangrove trees, look for that yellow leaf. That's a really cool thing. Hello? Oh no. Oh, you. I figured out face tracking. So now I got that going on for me. Hell yeah. Not mangrove, but manzanilla. I've never heard of manzanilla before. The tree mentioned earlier was different than both of those, right? Manchineel. I don't know what a manchineel is. I hate this sign. Why? Why have you just made it your personality to hate this sign? The sign did nothing to you.
Can you even read the sign?
We read it when we played the game. We walked up to it and it was like, what does it say? And I've already forgotten what it says. And then...
Our last will.
How many miles did we walk? 5, 6... Where's my mouse? There it is. 5.6 miles. Now we rest. Fairy fountain? Okay. Title's updated. The stream's been lurking and updated. I gotta change my clothes. You guys wait there for a moment. Here's a directional sign. I do remember that. Bum, 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 bum. I need to turn my trackers around. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Fuck, I didn't mute in time. Welcome back, Driddle. Can I borrow Icy for 5 seconds? You can always borrow Icy. Icy, can you break it down? Manzanilla is what we call manzanilla here. It's a poisonous tree that always get yours here. It's so poisonous that even touching it can fuck you up. Or standing under it when it rains, GG. Oh. Where am I in my room? I'm here. And I want to be here. Okay. Bless you, bless you. Alright. Updated our title. Updated our clothes. Updated our trackers. Updated our lurking. I want to drink. Then we're going to go find a world to sit in. Okay. I just need someone to see if they can sit in my duffel bag. And I can test it myself. Huh? No! MetaFest 2024. Oh, I think I saw Maruka going through these worlds. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum.
The MetaFest worlds are not worlds to be comfy in. They're like weekend worlds.
Yeah, I know.
Too much everything, everywhere.
Mhm.
Look at.
I'm going to Book Nook. Portal. I got you. I'm tired, guys. But I get a cookie soon, so hell yeah. Oh, I probably need to turn the volume down as soon as we get in here. Wispy worlds are typically kind of loud.
Meanwhile, me with my world volume off. I can't even fucking read this.
Bum ba da 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 dun dun. Ba-da-dun. Bum ba da 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 dun dun. I'm a little off there.
Hello.
Hi. Trying to find a spot in the lighting that's like I'm not super like blending in with the wall. There are a few up and down spots. There's one thing I don't like about Wispy Woo maps. It's the fucking lighting. I'm okay with this. Okay. I had a few other stories to go through. I'll go through them kind of quickly. Talked about the worst marriage proposal. YouTube Premium. I don't use YouTube Premium. But the price of YouTube Premium is going up. 60%. The family plan was £13. I don't know why I have the pounds price instead of the US price. I don't know if this is just in Europe. But it's going up from £13 to £21. So, yeah. You have YouTube Premium. Be aware of that cost increase. Because that's going up. Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter World are on sale until November 21st. So if you see everybody talking about Wilds, and you're very interested in Monster Hunter, and you want to get into the series, that'd be a fantastic way to do so. Because those games are going on sale for the next month. For the next, well, I guess 2 weeks-ish. And then, oh, here's a wild story. So in like 2003, I think it was, this guy, he was convicted of murder for killing a journalist. And he was sent to jail I don't remember how long his sentence was, but he was in jail for 10 years. While he was in jail, new evidence came out that very much proved his alibi. And so, he was, after 10 years in prison, they let him out. Thanks a ton, Icy. They let him out of prison, you know, obviously because he was innocent. He sued and was like, yeah, you know, I want some money for this. You know, I spent 10 years in prison. That's fucked up. That, you know, is life ruining. Give me money. And they just didn't pay. Like, he won the case, and then the insurance company that was supposed to pay him just didn't. And so since then, he has sued again. He has sued the insurance company and the 6 officers that were kind of responsible for him getting falsely convicted. He sued them, and because the insurance company failed to pay, they were found guilty, and now they owe him $38 million. Hi, Kuroki. Hi, Linus.
Tech tips?
No, just Linus. Of Pod Black Ops 6, I think. No, that's
Oh.
I'm sure
okay.
Linus does other things there. Okay, I'm not walking. I'm sorry. I'll try and make it up to you. I'll give you your karaoke content. Here, look. There. It's like a karaoke stream, right? I'm just it's like you I fucking love that karaoke just does this. Our zombie game bugged and we didn't extract during our first match. You keep that. I'm going to game in myself and I'm going to game in myself in Minecraft. Oh god. Look, I don't know what Kuroki's setup is. He must have a beanbag or something. He just gets so comfy, just like laying back like this with his fucking feet up. Anybody that knows his Twitter, there is a lot of just feet up content of Kuroki. And like anytime I'm with him in VR chat, he's just like this. He's just cuddled up like this. He looks comfy. He looks comfy. I'm gonna do this for the rest of the stream. Wait, do I need to raise up? I'm like in. Oh, but I'm in the fucking. I love this map. I hate the lighting of this map. We'll deal with this. We'll deal with this. My bed is a foldable sofa? Oh. And the back can be raised? A karaoke, where? Your name is Black, and so is the background of chat. I suppose so, yes.
What?
That's unfortunate about the last mission, Kuro, but it's PvP or PvE anyway, right? It's kind of like, you had fun while playing, hopefully. So I just lay down and lean against it? I see. Ma XP, yeah, I guess. You know, I say that like, no harm, no foul, so long as you had the fun along the way, right? But like, I've been trying to unlock all the skins in Risk of Rain lately. In Risk of Rain, they had their new Seekers of the Storm DLC, which added a new skin for every character. To get that skin, you have to beat the new boss. And so I've been trying to do that on every character. But this fucking boss is like bugged, and he does way too much fucking damage with a laser. And it's so fucking infuriating. Cause like, you'll do an hour run. You'll have plenty of defense. You'll have like, you'd shit on any other boss. And then this new boss just lasers you, and it's like your health just goes, and you're dead. And it's like, what the fuck was that? I did.
What am I supposed to do against?
Basically, I did 2 runs against him recently. The first run was like a 60-minute run, And I should have shit on this guy. I should have like absolutely destroyed him with the build I had. But I just like
But you didn't?
I didn't. He just lasered me down in 2 seconds. I was like, I'm sorry. I had fucking 20 teddy bears. How did you laser me down that fast? What the fuck was that? The second run I did yesterday actually. I was on captain. This was like a 100-minute run. I fucking did so much damage that he didn't get a chance to laser. And so I have the captain skin now. Yay me. I never got
You are the
Seekers.
captain now.
Honestly, you don't have to. Nor should you. The DLC is kind of trash. And if you feel like playing Risk of Rain with somebody, hopefully they have it so you can play the stuff with them. It's not a good DLC. They have just released a roadmap on how they're going to fix it. But, it's bad. Maybe it'll get better. Well, hopefully it gets better, but still, like, Risk of Rain is a different game than what it was. Did someone say Risk of Rain 2? That's exactly what we said. Meeting over. I have another in 6 minutes. Good lord. I hope that meeting goes fast. I asked the true Ultra Boss experience. Normal attacks being tank busters. I can play with someone if they want to try the DLC. Void was fun. Void was really good. Survivors of the Void is a fucking goated DLC. It's really fucking nice when a sequel or a DLC improves on a near perfect game, and you don't see that often. And we got that with Survivors of the Void. Whiskey Wayne 2. I really like VR chat. The one gripe I have about it is the true necks of almost every avatar just doesn't move right. The necks? My neck moving bad? I mean,
To
it
be
looks
fair,
a little weird,
to be fair, it's kind of hard to get an IK to interpolate positions from, you know, 2 hands and a head, and
yeah.
then make it look right with so many different armatures. As somebody who's made 8 avatars for this game, getting the animations right is really hard.
No, when people look up and down. Hoy y'all, I'm back. Lunch pizza is cooking? Hell yeah. My lunch today. Oh god.
Like if I look straight up, I don't look straight up, and if I look straight down, I don't look straight down.
Okay, so my lunch today is going to be potatoes. Shocker, I know. I almost never have those, right? I need to clean the basement today. I need to do a deep clean. When I clean the basement, I clean it, well, I'm supposed to clean it every week. I kind of miss every other week. I'll typically just vacuum and wipe down the counters and clean the sinks. But my mom was like, it's really gross down there. You should do a deep clean, which means mopping the basement. More than just wiping down the counters. It's like, 409 them and wipe them down. Just like, ugh. I want to learn animations in VRChat Unity. Not head, fuck. It's like the head can only move when the neck moves. Wait, what? It's like the head can only move when the neck moves?
You mean the head bone?
I'm wondering if it was just supposed to be head once instead of twice. Deep clean your butt. Pixel, what the fuck? Potatoes.
Pixel. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna nap. We're gonna eat. We're going to clean the basement. And then I'll be back on VRChat later when Core streams. And then what I need to do today.
Hopefully be around in VR. Wow.
What I really need to do is I need to, when Core ends, I need to, instead of just getting off, I need to just switch over to other worlds and hang out with people. Because that's like the perfect time to hang out with people. Gauntlet tomorrow. We are doing Gauntlet tomorrow. I need to make sure I have an alarm for that. That's why I
On
said
what?
not
In
head-head.
what game?
Gauntlet Dark Legacy. That is the game. Yeah, that's why you said not head, but like, I was wondering if that was supposed to be, you know, just head bone, or something else. Can't wait for core stream, yippee. Are you going to feed me? Remember that you were responsible for my well-being? No. And no. I'm not going to, Global. You're a big boy, you can feed yourself at this point. Gauntlet tomorrow, wow. Yeah, we've been playing Gauntlet Dark Legacy with Cairo, Lofam, and Isures. And, we're at the 4th world? 5th world? I forget which world we're at. Okay, what world have we done? We did the first, castle area. Then we did the Barbarian Mountain. Then we did the Plague Fortress area. I think we're going into the jungle next, so I think that's our 4th world that we're going into. Yulin, can you hand feed me? We can try it. Not every time, but I'm not against trying it just a little bit. You know that statement is inaccurate. Nah, you're good, Global. You can handle it. Think you'll use your live 2D model when doing collab stream with Lofam, Isu, and Cairo? No. No, I will not.
Capital E colon.
Yulin, could you feed me your hand? No. Might actually go play Risk of Rain 2 now. I need to get a few more of the skins. It's all the characters I don't really care about. I still need Huntresses. I still need Bandits. I still need Loaders. Are there any other skins I don't have?
Imagine not caring about Loaders.
Look, Core main's Loader, and so I have this weird mentality of like, oh, Core main's Loader, so I can't play that character. That's her character. And like, that's the stupidest thing to have in a fucking game with 13 characters, but... I know I need those 3. I feel like there's more. I have Mercenary. I have Commando. You can play the same character in a party. I know, okay, I know. Meanwhile, you teach Core Gunlance. Hey, I wasn't happy about that though, okay? I want her to I wanted her to learn with Gunlance and then find another weapon and be like, oh, I actually really like this weapon and play that. My fave is Engineer. Okay, Linus. How do you play Engineer? Do you play like basic bitch like Proxy does and just throw down stationary turrets and sit in your bubble and be like, damn, this game is so fun, I love this? Or do you get mobile turrets and actually jump around with harpoons? Hi, Pedro.
I've done both.
Same, I love Engineer. I really like Engineer and I really like mobile turrets and jumping around with harpoons. I think sitting in the bubble is so... Look, there's no wrong way to play the game, and if that's what you enjoy, that's what you enjoy. I hate playing it like that. It's Risk of Rain, not Overwatch, you. Gunlance. To be fair, Proxy loves idle games. Bit of both. I hate moving VOD, so I like Bubble NG. Oh my goodness. I love moving out. If I'm not sprinting, I feel like I'm playing wrong. My favorite is Acrid. And I get to a point where I have no cooldown on his 4th. And I'm just constantly sprinting around, spamming his 4th, and poisoning the shit out of everything. I enjoy being Driller most in DRG. I'm Artificer main and I suck at it. Artificer is a very hard character. She does a lot of damage, but she's so squishy. And you can either play the aerial playstyle, where you just go into the air and just rain down hellfire, but that really struggles to deal with certain enemies. Or you can play I'd say the better playstyle of being on the ground and doing a lot of freezing stuff and flamethrowers. And that playstyle is
much more risky, but like it does so much damage. I love Bubble NG, also because it's nice knowing that there's a HP station somewhere on the map for my friends. It is, okay, it is very, very good, right? It is really nice when you get low and you're just like, where's your turrets? And you like have a health station. It is undeniably good and strong. I just think it's, I hate fucking standing there as NG. Ariel dead once again. First it was Glaive, now it's Artificer. Cause of death, Yulin takes. Look,
Oh my
you
God,
can.
Excuse me.
All good. You can play Artificer Ariel. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying. No, in fact, I'm saying that's a totally viable way to play Artificer. I'm just saying if you talk to anybody that's like 5,000 hours in Risk of Rain, does Eclipse runs, mains Artificer, and you go, how do you play Artificer? They're probably not going to play the aerial playstyle. They're probably going to be grounded with Flamethrower. I wish they would update Risk of Rain Returns. I had fun with that game, but really only because everyone else was having fun with it. I never really got to a point where I popped off in the game and I felt super comfortable with it. I never felt strong in Risk of Rain Returns. I also don't like that you can't loop. I kind of feel like, you know, each run is a set, you go 5 or 6 stages, and I was like, I don't like this, but I had fun playing it with people. I love Robomando. There was a lot of characters that I was like, I really like playing this character, and they're super fucking cool to me, but I'm trash with them. The best I had was with Acrid, and I think Pilot. I think those were my 2 best characters. And even then, I felt kind of weak with them. Robomando was fun, though. I remember him being a little goofball. I cannot get over Kuro, like, being like this in VR. And me calling him a Musharna. And he was like, what the fuck is a Musharna? That was really funny to me. Oh, pizza done. I'll join when I finish. What time are we even at? 12:07? It's cute, Kuro. It's so cute. I'm jealous. I wish I had a Pokemon that people were like, this is you. I just see you as this Pokemon. Hi, Akasha. Gosh, I just want to pounce on Yuli and ravage his gorgeous femboifu body. Oh my goodness, Akasha. I beaten that challenge stage thing with Robomando, but I'm so sad that it doesn't have the challenge skin. I'm hoping to see you tonight, Kuro. I'm hoping I don't get too tired after core. Maybe, I could skip my nap now. Clean. And get a bigger nap in. No, I'll just do 2 naps. I can't tell if you were talking about me. We were absolutely talking about you, Proxy. Hi, horny child. Why are you trying to get Yulin banned? Also, Plap is pussy. Okay. Double nap? We're gonna do a double nap. They were referring to you, yes. We were talking about Risk of Rain 2, Proxy. You have an appointment today, right? Is that going well? I think I saw on the Discord that you were heading out to one. Uh-oh, what has Icarus sent me? Whoa! Hog, I can't wait to see Icarus at Beach Day. No, Proxy didn't say anything about an appointment today. I'm just high. I can't hear your stream. Been stuck on the phone for a while now? Blah. Double nap, Hush Global, Akasha, Hoy Icy. Whoa, Proxy. I can't wait to have Icarus for a beach day. Will it be the binding of Icarus? Can it be the binding by Icarus? I don't want to tie Icarus up. I want Icarus to tie me up. Ahoy, Poxy. Yeah, Poxy. Because I can pronounce the first R in certain words. Uh-oh. No. It's... I don't want to tie you up. I want you to tie me up. There's no danger for you. Oh, want to tie someone up. I want to be the one tied up. That's way more fun. No, it's like in the Bible? Can I go through all the stories? I think there was one more, right? We were kind of in the middle of that one story. So this guy, he was in prison for 10 years. He got out because he was innocent. They didn't pay him anything for the 10 years in prison, so he sued. And now he's getting paid $38 million. Which, holy shit, that's a lot. I've saved every Beach Day VOD to a playlist to rewatch whenever I want for reasons. Oh my god, Akashua. Ys will ask you to sacrifice Icarus to prove your faith to Diddy. You have to be able to prove your commitment to go to a Diddy party. I don't want to go to a Diddy party. Those are weird. Yeah, so this guy, he's getting out of jail and getting $38 million. Well, he's been out of jail for like 10 years at this point, but... I secretly made a compilation of Yulin doing planks. Why? Why would you do this? The last thing I have in my notes. There was an owl yesterday outside my room at like 3 in the morning. I'm going to bed at 3, and this thing's fucking being so fucking loud. Just out there, hoo, and it's like, dude, stop. I want to go to bed. He woke my parents up, and I remember having the thought, my parents are going to hear that owl, and my dad is going to get up, and he's going to want to go see it. He's going to go see if he can find it outside our house. And sure enough, I heard him then walking around, and then I heard the alarm system turn off. And then I heard him go out onto the balcony, and then I heard him come back in. I heard him go downstairs, so come down into the basement, and go outside again, so he's walking around in the backyard looking for this owl. And then I think the owl at this point got weirded out by him and left. And so I think he came in and went to bed, because at this point I wasn't hearing it anymore. Lofa said hi, I think it was a barn owl. Besides horny posting, I've been good overall and I've thoroughly been enjoying the Veilguard on Nightmare difficulty. Yeah, I've been seeing your posts about it. That's hella cool. Elon, that's your delivery of eggs. Probably spooked by the alarm. They've got good hearing. Well, the alarm didn't go off. The alarm is like a doot 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 disarmed. Like that's what it would have heard, and that's inside. You can't hear it at all from outside, so I'm pretty sure it was just my dad tromping around in the backyard that the owl was like, what the fuck, time to go. I don't, they definitely didn't hear the alarm. App was like, we having owl soup for breakfast? No, my dad's just a little bit of a nature guy sometimes, and I'm sure that he was like, there's an owl outside, we gotta go see it. He has like a pair of binoculars and like camera ready to like take pictures of cool stuff he sees. He's gotten a few pictures of like ospreys and eagles that are pretty nice. Owls are super cute, and people are making cute owl compilations. I saw a video recently of this woman who took her owl to the grocery store. And this thing was fucking massive. It looked like it could have grabbed the woman and like flown off with her. But she's just like fucking holding this thing in front of her. And it's just like, it's just chilling like a baby in her arms. It's just like, yo, I'm good. At least you remembered to turn off the alarm this time. He did remember to turn off the alarm this time. I was very happy about that. So it wasn't just fucking blaring like last time. Because that was like, bro, please. Alright. We have a lot to do today. Was this y'all? Y'all? Huh? Oh my god, I was lurking in Kuroki's stream. Now I fucking see a screen of myself. Where are we going? There's many people live. That would be good targets. Go to Leafeons. Somebody I would have liked to raid ended a little early today. The Leafeons will be good. Eurasian eagle owls are huge. Completely unrelated, my favorite Pokemon is Cinderace. Really, Kuroki? I don't think less of you, okay, Kuroki? I don't. I hate Cinderace. Cinderace is a Pokemon that, like, it has pants. And so I'm like, why the fuck does this thing have fucking pants and sneakers? How is it evolutionarily evolved over millions of years to be based on soccer? I fucking hate this thing. Can it just be Musharna?
I always figured that was more of a recent thing.
And also Russian things. I'll get the holidays after stream. Didn't we do holidays?
I mean, isn't there like a... In Gen 1, isn't there a Pokemon that has a spoon?
Yeah, but that's just carrying around a spoon. That's not like a part of its body. That's just a thing it likes to hold.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thanks for streaming. Unfortunately, I can't be in VR just for this weekend. Tragic. That's okay. There's always next weekend. But you could carry Core like that with the use of a baby Bjorn and she'd just take a nap. Oh, absolutely. I want to carry Core. Name Pixel. Just really liked it ever since Sword and Shield. Well, I'm happy for you. My final meeting of the day complete. My favorite Pokemon is Trico. Completely unrelated. My favorite Pokemon is probably Scraggly. Got slacking pants. Yeah, that's another one that I'm like, why does it have fucking clothes? I hate it. My favorite one is Mimikyu. Gardevoir is my favorite Pokemon. For the longest time, I really liked Fearow. And Fearow is an ugly piece of shit with one of the worst shiny colors variants ever. But, like, I had this toy Spearow as a kid that was like, oh, well, this makes Fearow really cool to me. And so, it was just like 100% nostalgia carrying Spearow and Fearow for me. In the past, like, year or two, I've, like, been like, God, this thing, I only like it out of nostalgia. There is nothing good about Fearow. This thing is ugly. So, like, fuck this thing. I need to not like Fearow as much.
Capitally cold.
And so, I've had a lot of cool Pokemon that I really like, but I saw one recently that was added, not Hydreigon, Hydrapple. I really like Hydras, and I think Hydrapple is really cute. And so, Hydrapple is my favorite Pokemon. Cinderace isn't one of my favorite Pokemons, but I love my Cinderace. Since she got me through the entire Pokemon Sword playthrough, you did not, and I see why you didn't, Oli. Yeah, they're pretty bad. When I read Mimikyu's description, I was like, wow, that's like me. A Bet and Aid Punsters Day. Cook Something Bold Day. Intersex Day of Solidarity. National Ample Time Day. National Cappuccino Day. National Dunce Day. National Harvey Wallbanger Day. National Parents as Teachers Day. National Steam Day. World Pianist Day. World Town Planning Day. And X-Ray Day. Those all kinda suck. I guess Steam Day? If that's like the website Steam, but I doubt it is. It's... Well, the Steam was fully capitalized. It might be. Intersex Gang, I guess? It's literally like Intersex Gang, I suppose. You can't call them ugly, you monster. I can. Fearow is ugly. It looks like... Ugh. Best Pokemon is Esper. National Dunce Day? I didn't know they made a day for specifically me. Cappuccino Day. I know you hate the smell, but I enjoy it. Well, I'm happy for people that like cappuccinos. I guess that's your day today. No, I like Hydrapple. I like Whimsicott. I like Mightyena. I like Hydreigon, kinda. Hydreigon's design is a little dumb sometimes. I like Frostmoth, I like Crustle. I don't think if there's any other Pokemon I really, really like. I miss Nami. This is your fucking fault, Euland. Also, Cap Yoshino. But I like you, you not ugly. I didn't say I was ugly. I'm fucking cute as hell. But, you know, I'm not a Fearow. I like Hatterene. Any other Pokemon I really, really like? Oh, I like Dodrio. Dodrio's cool. But I'd say Hydrapple is my favorite. Another reason why I like Mimikyu is because Kuro absolutely hates fighting it when he was fighting me. Incredible. They streamed just a few days ago. Nami took a long break, and they're coming back to it. They had a stream about it, how they felt very under pressure and very like they need to perform, and they've been too like married to their obligations, and it's been stressing them out, and they need to stream for fun for a bit. STEM day is in science, technology, engineering, and math. Was there a STEM day? I've already forgotten. Steam. STEAM. Like the game hosting app. I assume you know. Elon doesn't know, yeah? Oh, I might not know. Which makes what he did worse. It's Steam now. In architecture and artistic design. Nami was like, nah, me?
As in not STEM? Oh.
No. So it's Steam Day. STEAM. I don't know what the acronym is for. I don't know if it's actually architecture and artistic design with the science, technology, engineering. I mean, that's probably what it is for, but that's still like, that's a boring holiday. We're going to Leafeons. God, what is with your lighting, Wispute? What is this? Wow, this feels really lewd to move in a circle like this.
Isn't that based on where your lighting anchor is?
I feel like it shouldn't change that drastically based on where I am in a room. I feel like that's... What the hell?
I mean, if everything is sampling the lighting off of one central point, and that central point is below the ground.
I think it looks bad. I think it looks bad. New gift just made. I love you. I just finished, so give me a cup, I'll join, I swear. Okay, you've got time. You know, I'm gonna have my snack before I come back. Behavior.
I will not be here. I have to go and be ridiculously productive.
Okay.
Then I have to go help my dad with the food pantry and a bunch of other crap.
Okay.
Thank
you everybody.
Take a nap.
Hang on. Thank you everybody for joining me. We did 5.6 miles today. We're gonna go to Leafeon. So here are the socials. And /raid Leafeons. Leafeons is one of my first friends in VR chat. She's an absolute goofball. She's very comfy and at the same time extremely chaotic. I love her. That being said, I love you. Wait, hang on. Bye, Bottom. Going to imagine this is a large man picking you up by the noggin. Huh? What the fuck? Walking our way over. Thanks for stream. Oh, thank you for the stream. I love you. Bye.